Yes, welcome. Pantelis Live. It's Sunday. It's 4 p.m. And I'm here. Let's see. We got Marvin in the chat. We got Tom Tanaka. Deeds is here. Flat Cat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Mother's Day edition of Pantelis Live. And I'm here with everybody's favorite mother. Fucker. Poseidon.
Oh, what's up, mate? I wasn't expecting that one.
Thank
That
you.
was sneaky.
Yes. I'm a man of many sneaks. How you doing?
Good, and you?
You happy to be here, Poseidon?
I'm very happy. I'm always happy to be everywhere.
Very nice. So what do you want to talk about today, Poseidon? I feel like you had stuff ready.
Yeah, so I was looking at some Twitter stuff. So one that really made me giggle, it says, Delta Airlines discourages employees from unionizing by suggesting they buy video games instead.
This is a proper suggestion.
Yes, and it says union dues cost around $700 a year. A new video game system with the latest hits sounds like fun. Put your money towards that instead of paying dues to the union. And then they have a controller on the bottom of the picture.
Hold on. Show them the controller, Poseidon, so that they see it.
I don't think they can see it though.
Oh, they can see it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is I can't believe
That's fucking. So they're saying play games. Don't unionize, you dumb whores.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
I can't believe someone had the balls to do that though.
To unionize or to stop them from unionizing by playing games?
No, to make this.
The counter union ad.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like
I'm
it
all
too.
for this.
I like it
Let's see, we
too.
got Ray Miller. Welcome, Ray. Yeah, Tom Tanaka's like, we can see the goddamn controller fine.
Oh.
Yeah, and I worked on this new display here, so you can have me and Poseidon on at the same time. You can tell me if you think this is better than the wide shot. I prefer this. I think it's easier. You guys tell me if you don't like it. We won't use it. It's just that.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, it's like we're on CNN now. We're on split screen.
It's true.
Why did you touch those kids, bro? Tell America why you touched those kids.
We're on split screen, but we're right next to each other.
Yeah.
Instead of being miles apart.
Yeah, you're in New York City right now.
It sounded
You like
really
the split
gay.
screen? Yeah, Joseph, we're trying. I'm trying to build the brand, and I think we have because everything we shot for on Friday, all that, nothing's been officially announced yet. So I think between now and in the next 2 weeks, we have some good announcements to make regarding 2 Drink Minimum and myself.
Very nice.
I guess so it's pretty good. So let's see, Poseidon, the Nugget Tosser, Ray Mill is here, Born to Be Wild is here. Yeah, it looks good to me. Yeah, Stevie Wonder's like, yeah, it looks great. Darkness. So I want to talk about the sex strike. Can we talk about the sex strike?
Oh, yes, of course.
I saw that, and I was going to tweet her yesterday, and I said, fuck it, I don't want negativity right now, arguments all the time. I was going to tweet to Alyssa Milano, because apparently Alyssa Milano is on sex strike. Poseidon, do you know why she's on sex strike?
Something about aborting a baby in some states is considered a felony or a murder or some shit.
Yeah. So she's protesting anti-abortion laws by making sure she can't have a kid to abort. Doesn't that mean that the people she's against are winning?
Technically, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like, you think it's bad to abort kids? I'm not gonna have any kids. And then people are like, yeah, all right, that's great. Don't have them, don't abort them. We're winning. Isn't that what people are gonna say on the other side? Like, isn't that?
I think so, yeah.
That's like saying, well, you don't want me to eat chocolate cake? Guess who's never eating cake again, bitch? Me. What are you gonna do about that? Like, that's so stupid.
But you know what
And
she
I don't
wrote?
want her to procreate. Yeah, what's she right?
Our reproductive rights are being erased. Until women have legal control over our own bodies, we just cannot risk pregnancy. Join me by not having sex until we get bodily autonomy back.
Bodily
I'm calling
autonomy.
for a sex strike. Pass it on.
Okay, a couple of things I want to make clear. Number one, is it considered a sex strike if nobody's trying to have sex with you in the first place? Okay, that's number one. Number two, what do you mean you don't have control of your body? Like, where does it end? Right? Like, right now, what they're saying is they're discussing the weeks of when you can abort a fetus and all that.
Yeah.
You know, remember like late-term abortion we were talking about a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
When does your right trump the right of the kid? You know, or also,
Yeah.
how come should the dad not have a say, or does the dad only have a say after the kid's born? I had this discussion yesterday
Yeah.
about someone who was talking about paying his child support and how he was originally going to have a kid and she wanted to abort it, and then she won out, right? Like, I think. And he's like, well, if you don't want it, have it, since you decided to have sex and we decided, and I'll take full custody and you won't have it, but don't abort it. She's like, no, I decide I'm going to abort it, you know? So I don't understand this picking and choosing. Like, this is 50-50, this is all on you.
Because it takes two to make a baby.
And to tango, apparently. Yeah.
You know, so like,
It's just where what I'm saying. This isn't even a for or against argument. I'm just saying it's either you're 100% all the way on one or not. You know, you can't be like, all right, listen, I want to have complete control of this. I decide, but you need to pay me. Well, what if you don't want? Because if you don't want to have, let's say right now you knock up one of these prostitutes, okay, and you don't want her to keep the baby, and she wants to keep it, she has the final say.
yeah,
But then you have to pay for that kid.
yeah,
But what if you want to keep it and she doesn't want to keep it? She still has the final say.
yeah. It's one-way road.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah,
Anyways.
very interesting.
That's for people way more educated than I am to discuss.
But you know, I don't get it. Like, there's condoms, there's fucking birth control pills. Like, I know plenty of whores that fucking take birth control pills and get fucking trains ran on them.
Yeah.
Raw dog.
But that's why it's not a simple conversation, because then it goes to why aren't people using condoms, and then it could go to schooling. Some schools are shit. A lot of schools are garbage. They don't teach kids properly. You
Sex
know,
education.
I know us. It was actually pretty good on that because they used to even give away free condoms.
Well, did you see the school we went to, bro?
Yeah, they had to. They're like, please don't have kids. They used to remember when cell phones first came out and they were all radioactive and they told you to keep them away from your balls. That's what they would do. They would just take big ass cell phones and put them near your testicles. Like, don't reproduce.
That's funny.
Yeah. What is let's see, Ray Miller's on board. He likes the screen. She's 46 years old. That womb is dust. What dusty wombs are we talking about? I missed a lot of this. Let's see. You know what? Flat Cat's actually in here. Let's ask Flat Cat. Flat Cat, what do you have to say about the sex strike? She probably knows more, has a better opinion on this than we do, right? I just don't understand how you not fucking your husband is gonna help get people who don't agree with you to agree with you. Like, I don't care what you do with your husband. Do you know? Like, look, if you're not fucking your husband, how does that affect me if we're disagreeing on something, right?
Yeah.
It could be anything. It could be war. It could be murdering. You're like, Pantelis, I don't want you murdering babies anymore. I'm like, all right. And like, in order to protest you, I'm not gonna fuck my husband. I'm gonna keep killing the kids. Like, it doesn't stop me. It doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's lunacy.
Shouldn't it be like what, you know, when you actually boycott products and shit like that, right? You try to affect people. This doesn't affect the people that you're against.
I think her mentality is, if enough women do this is how I think she's thinking. If enough
Flat
women
Cat, by
do
the way,
this-
who speaks on behalf of most women, says, "Who wants sex with those blue-haired pussy hat wearers anyway?"
that's true.
So Flat Cat's not.
Even I wouldn't fuck him.
She's not. Yeah, I've already said this. Is it really a sex strike if society made the decision for you?
But you know what they think? They think they're gonna get enough women on board that a lot. Let's say I don't know, 1 million women go on sex.
Even if okay, hold on.
They think that by doing that, then 1 million men are gonna be upset and they're gonna bitch too. That's what they think is.
You're in bed at night. Poseidon is in bed at night with his wife. Okay, now he knows she can never have a baby because she was born a man, but is now a woman. But still, she's very affected. She's very affected by these anti-abortion laws. So it's like, Poseidon, you're not gonna get to have sex with me tonight. And Poseidon's like, why? What did I do? I've been doing great. Because people are not allowed to have abortions anymore. And Poseidon's like, okay, well, what do you want me to do about this? I don't know. Figure it out, asshole. But
Well, I already know what I would do.
you're not fucking this brand new vagina.
I know what I would do already.
What?
I'd take a 5-minute walk down to the whorehouse, bro. I'd get very taken care of.
I could buy more of you.
Yeah, my wife was on sex strike. Come here, baby. We'll take care of you.
I just don't see how it's such a weird strike.
It is. It's very strange.
Right.
It's
I
very
mean,
strange.
if you believe in something, even if you're wrong, I guess, you know, go ahead and do your best to fight for it, you know, I guess. But this is a weird way to do it. Yeah, I'm pro-choice, but up until 6 weeks after. Yeah, of course, I don't want people to be putting rules because you never know. Like I said, you never know.
No.
What if you get raped? What if you know? So you should be allowed to abort, right? But it should be in those cases, and there should be a limit. But this whole fucking the whole 8 months, the late-term abortion thing, like the
That's
kid's about to be
retarded.
born,
Bro, that's retarded.
that's not abortion anymore. Like
That's murder.
You're overdoing it.
Yeah. Or in New York, even after the kid is born, they can decide to
Yeah,
abort
they could
it.
decide to abort it. Yeah, shit like that. You're not deciding to abort a kid that's born. It's already been born. You're not aborting it.
Yeah.
So but it's always the extremes that fight. It's never reasonable people because most people are reasonable in the middle. So like, yeah, you should have abortion as an option because you never know what could happen.
Yeah.
Right. But
the condom could break.
don't decide. You know what? Actually, I'm 8 months in, but I think a dog would be better.
Yeah, that's lunacy. That's
yeah.
complete insanity.
Yeah. That's it. Let's see what Kelly, you're oofing it. What do you think? Alyssa Milano's unshaven Jesus Christ. Shoved her Roman wing down her pants with what? Jesus Christ. I've never seen her vag. I'm not saying she's disgusting. I'm just saying as a person, she's a bit of a disgusting person.
But even if, let's say, you're with your significant other, right?
Yes, Mike makes a good point. Abortion should be okay, especially if it jeopardizes the life of the mother. There's all kinds of reasons on why abortion should be on the table. But all that stuff, the extreme cases or whatever, or even the limit cases in the beginning, that's fine if they're used for those reasons.
Yeah.
But right now, if you decide 8 months in, the whole late term thing about 9 months in, you're like, you know what? I know this kid's almost born. Fuck it, I'd rather get a cat. That shouldn't be allowed. Have the kid and fucking put up with a dog. That's crazy.
But like even like what another thing that I even find reasonable is, let's say a couple, right? Let's say they're married.
Yeah.
But economically they're not doing so well. They're not ready to bring a child into this world.
And he knocks her up?
No, they keep having sex with condom. But let's say the condom breaks. Yeah. She gets pregnant.
She doesn't know it.
She doesn't know right away. I think the condom broke, whatever. In the beginning stages, I think it's completely fine because the kid coming into the world, like, they're gonna
that's
suffer.
What I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like, that's reasonable.
There's cases to be made, because I don't agree with this whole on 100% on one thing or on the other, because you can't.
Yeah,
it's unreasonable to.
It's a gray area.
No, there needs to be a middle ground, because
yeah,
because no one's gonna jump on board a ship going somewhere that they completely disagree with, right?
No.
And you should have options, right? But like, Tom, there was something happening in New York about late term abortion. We talked about it last month. Flat Cat probably knows more. Flat Cat, she's against taxpayers funding it, which it makes sense. However, if there are any complications with the health of the mother, 100%, even if there are a complication with the health of the mother or with the health of even the kid, like if they say, look, it's 50-50, you can have this baby right now, but either the baby's not going to survive or the mother, that should also be a choice for abortion. That's what I'm saying. There's cases to be made. You can't just wipe it off the board, because maybe people die because of it. There's going to be a lot of mothers who, by having the kid, they die. That's happened too. It happens a lot. Like, there's all kinds of different cases.
It used to happen more in the past, but not as much.
Yeah, because we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's still cases.
Yeah.
But don't just be like, fuck it. It's just or at least tell people the truth. Stop telling people 8 months, that's not a kid. That's a fucking kid. There's kids that are born 6 months premature, 7 months. How is at 8 not a kid?
Yeah.
I have friends who have babies that were born fucking 7 months or whatever,
premature, and then they were nourished.
Yeah, of course. They were nourished. But, so let's just be honest about it. Be like, I know it's a baby, but I'm getting rid of it, or, don't lie.
Yeah.
What's next on the docket, Poseidon? What else we got?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. There was an attack on church in Burkina Faso. I don't know where that is.
Okay,
that is.
That doesn't surprise me.
Some people died. Murder of Afghan journalist draws global condemnation.
Oh shit! Condoms in a nation.
Wait,
go on.
What? A former prominent Afghan TV journalist has been shot dead in Kabul. Mena Mangal had worked for more than a decade as a presenter for Tolo TV. She also ran popular social media pages that discussed the rights of Afghan women. Interesting.
Oh fuck! And they murdered her.
Yeah. She's kind of cute too, though.
And yeah, that's the only thing that upsets you. Wow, they didn't. So she was about women's rights in Afghanistan, and they offed her. They didn't want them to get rights.
But where are the feminists on this, bro?
Oh, because there's a gray area. You have to be careful nowadays, because you could be super feminist, but you can't offend Islam.
Okay.
So
I get it now.
So there's a gray area of women in Afghanistan should have rights, but not if it trumps our hardcore Islamic friends. It's gotta It sucks that it's like that, huh?
I got aggravated about this story now.
Countries like that, there's like you have a little girl, bro. It's fuck you never get. She never gets to live. She never has like a life. She doesn't make decisions for herself. She doesn't.
I wouldn't want that on my daughter, bro.
Of course not. Like Mo Salah, the player for Liverpool.
Yeah.
He talked about it. He goes.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
That was nice what he said. Yeah, he goes because he has a little daughter. He goes, one thing he'd like to work on outside of soccer is to help people in his country, like certain areas that are really, really hardcore religious, and he goes like, I want my daughter to live.
Yeah.
They need to understand that she's a person and this and that.
Yeah.
And he was, he was in there. Let's see. Flat Cat's not a feminist, and she hates Islam. And Kelly's on board with her. So, yeah, Poseidon apparently. Poseidon's like, you know how we're gonna fix all the problems? We just hate. To start spreading that hate. Yeah, that sucks that the poor girl got offed.
Yeah.
Man, that's garbage.
Sorry,
Anyway,
it's a little hot. I had to take off my hat.
it's fucking hot in here, right? Yeah.
You want me to go fix the thermostat?
No, it never works when you try it. It gets
It
hotter.
does. No, last time it cooled down a bit. Remember?
Did it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
but then people keep changing it.
Fuck it,
The
leave it.
hotter.
Who cares? We'll survive.
Yeah, I guess.
We're survivors, Poseidon.
I will survive.
So Poseidon went out clubbing yesterday. Baby seals.
Well, clubbing.
And
Wait, what?
He, I wasn't there, but apparently my friends were telling me that he got recognized,
Yeah.
and obviously he loved it. Like that's Poseidon lives for this kind of shit. Poseidon getting recognized for his
Witty banter?
no, I guess borderline mentally retarded antics
Jesus
is what he lives for. He loves it, and it happened at a nightclub, and he could not have been happier. Apparently, he was grinning from ear to ear, shaking hands, kissing babies, whatever.
Like the president.
He was acting like he's the president.
I was a little tipsy too, so I don't know. I
Yeah.
embraced it.
You embraced the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I embraced the love.
So Poseidon, tell us more about your nightclub fiasco.
Well, it was chill. It was nice. It was a nice little. It was like a loungy place. It wasn't like super packed like old Montreal.
And by the way, Flat Cat says that you don't follow her on Twitter, and she's offended. Why don't you follow Flat Cat? She's
Because lately I've been getting a lot of followers, and I don't know who to follow back.
Flat Cat. You follow, bro. Flat Cat's one of
Yeah?
the most
You know
beloved
what?
Compound Media fans.
You
yeah.
know what? I'm gonna do it right now. What's her Twitter name?
It's none of your business. It's clearly Flat Cat, but you don't
Why?
have to do it right now because then you're ignoring everyone else on the feed. I'll help you do it right after.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom Tanaka's on here too. You
Also,
don't-
I'm very bad for somebody who's young, and born like, amongst the younger generation that's good with technology. I'm actually surprisingly terrible with technology.
That doesn't surprise anyone.
I sometimes I feel like a 60-year-old man. Just
Sometimes you look like a 60-year-old man.
really,
Yeah.
my youthful look.
You fuck like one too. Is what they see on the street, bro. I don't know. I can't confirm. So tell us, how did it go last night?
Yeah, it was chill. We had a few drinks, but it got dead a bit, so we dipped.
Yeah, nobody cares about that. They only care about your reaction to getting recognized and how. Look at your fucking eyebrows are twitching. You're having a seizure. Yeah, Marvin's like, you're more like a 25-year-old retarded man. So they're just curious about how you were approached and how you reacted. And yeah.
So at first, whatever, we go up, we have some drinks. They were nice from the beginning, and then the bus boy recognized me, and he's like, "Oh, bro, are you Poseidon?" I'm like, "Yes, I am Poseidon. How do you know this?"
Is that how you said it?
No.
Yes, I am Poseidon.
No, I didn't say it like that, but anyway. So and then he goes, "Man, you guys are fucking legends on 2DM. Yo, I started watching that shit." I'm like,
Legends?
yeah, I'm like, "How'd you
Wow.
hear about it?" He heard it through Suzekut.
Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and he recently started. He's seen like only 5 shots or
Nice
something. He
guy.
said.
Already, I like him.
Super chill, this, that. And then all of a sudden, I noticed the rest of the staff being super friendly.
Like grabbing your dick and shit.
Whoa, they didn't go that far.
Okay, so they weren't
Okay.
that friendly.
I wasn't expecting them to
They
start
could have been
grabbing
more
my dick.
friendly, is what I'm saying, Poseidon.
Anyways, so then after one of the head bouncer brought us brought us shots. He
Yeah.
brought us shots. That's when I realized it clicked. Oh, he told them. No, this that, and they were being super friendly. And then like I think at some point some black chicks in the corner they were like looking at their phone. They were pointing at me like this. We're like, so I think like I don't know. We're going around in the place. One of the other bouncers came. He was like,
They're
"Oh."
like, you see this missing prostitute? It's him. He killed her. It's him.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, so I had a good time. It was a nice vibe. It was chill. It wasn't too crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna go back now. Now that you know they like you and they know you, you're going back for sure, right? You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, it was a chill vibe. It was nice. It was there was vegetation. So part of the decor was vegetation. I like
What the
vegetation.
fuck is that? What are you talking about? They had plants in there?
Yeah,
Just say they had plants.
but vegetation. That's what you call it.
What? Like they had cucumbers.
No, bro. I like it when there's greenery in an establishment.
Bro, I went into this building. They had trees, bro, but they were on the wall and they would open. You mean doors? Yeah, bro, whatever they call it. Vegetation all up in that club, bro. I got my mom some vegetation for fucking Valentine's Day.
Wait, what?
These pretty vegetations are for you. They had plants. They had flowers inside.
Plants. I like the plant. It wasn't too much. It was just like it was a bit of a touch. You know, I like it when there's like a bit of.
You like a bit of vegetation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there was corn. Ray Miller's like there was corn growing in the corner. There was a farmer. They had 6 cows and a chicken.
You know what I mean, bro.
I know what you mean. It's hilarious, though. So tonight, Game 7, Poseidon. Philadelphia 76ers, Toronto Raptors. What's going to happen?
What do you think is gonna happen?
I don't want to talk about what I think is going to happen. I think the Raptors are going to win. But I'm very disappointed at this whole one good game, one shit game. No defense. They're not playing defense, Poseidon. They got to defend. They can't expect Kawhi Leonard to do everything.
They should throw me in there, bro, for defense. I'm there smoking a cigarette. Hey, bro, if that ball goes through the hoop, I'm breaking your legs.
You're not going to care. But they could outrun you. They could
No,
outwalk you.
obviously.
And they're all taller than you. I mean, like, listen, little fat guy.
was
You
a
don't tell
joke.
us what to do.
That was a joke,
They're
bro.
very, the Bruins are on now, and they're kicking ass. Yeah, the Bruins, I don't think the Bruins are going to have trouble.
The Bruins.
Yeah,
Who are the
they're
Bruins?
the better team. The Bruins are a hockey team, Poseidon, in the NHL.
Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
Oh, Boston.
Boston.
They're from Boston.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, let's see. Jamie Bennett is saying, damn, I missed the notification. Damn it. Fucking Jamie keeps missing the beginning. You're going to watch it on replay later, Jamie. It was interesting. We talked about Poseidon's Night Out, and we talked about Alyssa Milano, I think. That's all we
Yeah.
talked about, right?
Yeah,
we talked about the
basically.
sex strike a bit.
Yeah. And the Afghan woman.
Poor
Afghan
Afghan.
journalist. Yeah.
Imagine getting murdered just because you're a woman and you're talking shit.
Not even talking shit. She was just,
A woman who wanted to be
Yeah.
treated equally.
yeah, to be treated right. She didn't even, she wasn't like,
She wasn't asking for special treatment.
yeah, she wasn't asking like, like, there was no, she wasn't asking to be violent. Like, it's aggravating, bro. It's like,
That's what it is.
she didn't do anything wrong. Like, she didn't try to hurt people. You know, she was trying to do the opposite. I don't understand this in the world. Someone tries to do right.
That's how it is, Poseidon. Anybody who tries to do right gets offed. That's what happened to Kennedy.
It's sad.
Yeah. Some people come up with brilliant ideas and they just get killed.
Like Nikola Tesla.
Pol Pot.
Who's Pol Pot?
He was a hero, Poseidon. He was viewed as a hero in most of
Yeah.
the world, yeah. If anybody asks you who you look up to, that's what you say. Say Pol Pot.
Do I
That's why
Google it?
You don't have to Google it, Poseidon. Just know that he's one of your heroes if anybody ever asks.
Really?
Yeah. You don't even know it yet, but now you do.
Interesting.
Poseidon lives in a bubble, doesn't recognize pretty much anything. No deeds he doesn't. He is very unaware. He is very easy to have fun with because he's, apart from noticing vegetation inside nightclubs, he doesn't notice much. It's easy. Like Poseidon's the kind of guy that you could convince that one day you could be like, you know that Hitler guy? He had some progressive ideas. Like he's that kind of a guy. You convince him to say anything.
Look, not that far, bro. We all know who Hitler was.
Do we?
Do we?
Have you read his book?
There was a joke I read online.
The best Hitler joke, Anthony Jeselnik had it. It was the best Hitler joke
What is
I
it?
find. Is when he goes in his last, not the special just came out, the one before, Thoughts and Prayers, where he was talking about his career success. He goes, it's like they say, he goes, the first million is the hardest. He goes, who said that? Hitler. He goes, the first million. That was a good,
That's clever.
yeah, that was a good Hitler joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was one, because Hitler had a dog. You know that, He had a German Shepherd.
Of course, everybody had dogs.
So somebody wrote online once, I saw it, I think it was a Twitter post. Even Hitler had a dog that loved him. If my dog doesn't like you, I definitely don't trust you. Or some shit like that.
Yeah, I get that too. But
Yeah.
dogs, that doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Because a dog could hate a super nice person if he doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
Because the dog's loyal to you.
Well, my dog is very racist. Keeps barking at black
Yeah, your
people.
dog is fucking. That's true. It's racist.
Yeah, bro.
But that's because they sense it from the person that walks them. A dog senses when you change your behavior when someone's coming. To you.
Yeah.
Right.
They pick up on body language and shit.
Yeah. So if every time you walk the dog, bro, and a black guy walks in front of you and right away you're on your knees trying to blow him, the dog obviously gonna be like, yo, why does he act so weird with these guys? I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna act weird because he's Poseidon's clearly a man on a mission.
And I've done the test. I would stand outside and right in front of my house.
But why you get agitated when black guys walk by you? What's wrong with you?
No, I don't.
Your mom walks in
I
proper.
would just maybe.
Yeah,
You think so?
that's what it is. She fucking is like cross the street. The dog just freaks
Well,
out.
because like I'll stand outside smoking, and people will pass, and not just black guys, but Indians too. Blacks, Indians pass. She barks.
Yes. Hold on. Before you continue, because this is more interesting. Fred,
sorry.
I didn't mention it in the beginning because I wanted more people to come into the chat. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. So originally we were gonna do the Glutton Fest one on Saturday, and then there was a lot of people that were messaging me about wanting to be there when it happens, and is there gonna be tickets that we're gonna see? So me and Mike took a step back and said, okay, let's wait a week or two. Let's plan it out so people could show up. I think Jason reached out to the guys from Epic Mealtime to see if they wanted to participate. Either as like judges or maybe they make something that's £10 for Poseidon. Wow, Poseidon, you are ready to blow that fucking
That's
that
amazing.
imaginary
The
clock,
guys from
yeah.
Epic Mealtime.
We don't know if they're gonna get back to us. Let's see if they get back to Jason because so far I don't think he's heard back from them. So and I don't know who gets those messages. So I don't know if it's going direct to them because we thought if they're in the city, we thought it would be funny. They would love to
Yeah.
get you to eat that shit. So and then I'm gonna talk to Mike a bit more tomorrow. I think we might end up doing it at the club, at the bordel, so that we can have people sitting in the audience.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is there showers at the bordel?
There might be a shower. There might be a shower upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. That
Bring
would
a
work
change
out
of-
better. Yeah,
yeah.
bring a change of clothes. So yeah, it's £10. So basically, we're doing. So let's see. Barcelos in Saint-Hilaire has a huge poutine for $100. Maybe, but he doesn't want to have the same food.
Yeah.
£10. He won't be able to eat it.
Well, I was thinking. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking 5 pounds of watermelon, 5 pounds of hot dogs.
Why are you stuck with the watermelon? You're gonna have to piss yourself all the time. Your diapers are gonna be filled with piss.
No, piss in a bottle.
You're gonna whip out your dick out the table and piss in the bottle.
Or I'll
Your dick's gonna
attach,
be in the
I'll
diaper,
attach
bro.
a hose from inside and then into a bucket or something.
What do you think this is? Like, there's gonna be 100 people sitting there watching you piss in a bucket, bro.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's super
Or what
weird.
I was thinking is
It's gonna reek.
I down the hot dogs first, and then I eat the watermelon.
Gapes is like, I forgot about the shitting part. Never mind.
Oh, one thing I was thinking.
So, Kelly, anyone who didn't watch episode 30 of Two Drink Minimum, I'll just explain it briefly so that they know. So, Poseidon has taken on a challenge in Glutton Fest 1, the most epic food eating event to ever take place in the history of mankind. I'll tell you why. He's going to get paid for, if he could complete, he gets $1,000 if he can eat 10 pounds worth of food. But there are bonuses attached because he can only get 1,000 if he completes the full 10 pounds. So in case he can't, there's bonuses to be had, which are every time he shits himself, he gets $500. Maximum, I think, of 5 times, right? So,
no, it changed. Even if I shit myself just once, it's 2 G's.
oh, really?
Yeah, that's what Mike said last.
Okay, yeah.
Last shot.
So the rules were changed, and he gets a $2,000 bonus for shitting himself. So essentially,
So I could literally walk in there, sit down,
shit his pants, and walk out with
And it's
$2,000.
2 minutes.
But he could go there, eat 10 pounds of food, shit his pants, and walk out with 3,000.
Interesting.
He's going to become a hero, a legend, if you will. Notorious. He's going to become the Conor McGregor of shitting and eating. You see, Fred and some other people are talking about burritos. They're heavy.
Yeah, burritos.
And they're packed with beans, meat, sauce, and rice. So they're heavy, and you could shit them out.
Yeah, because beans make you fart and shit.
Yeah. So Ray Miller's asking for a pay-per-view event. I don't know if we're going to stream it live, Ray. We might. I was thinking if we videotape it and then...
How much does a burrito weigh?
hold on.
Let me
Ted's
Google that,
Adventures.
actually.
Hold on. Ted says... Poseidon needs a Pol Pot tribute song. That'd be fucking hilarious. One guy, 10 pounds shit. Yeah. What are you Googling?
How much does a burrito weigh?
Well, that is a stupid thing.
How much does an average burrito weigh?
But that doesn't make... It depends on who makes the burrito. What kind of burrito? Is it a Chipotle burrito? Is it a frozen burrito? But I think the burrito is a good idea. Because you could down them easy,
Nah.
right? Plus, they're in your favorite shape already. So automatically, you're going to want to put them in your mouth.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's a good
It's
idea.
1.5 pounds. 1.47. So 10
For a giant burrito.
for a regular size burrito.
Homer says 1.4 pounds for a fucking nice burrito.
That's
So-
6.8 burritos.
Bro, you might be able to do it.
I could do it.
I think you could do it.
I think I could do it.
But
too.
we're going to weigh them to make sure. So
Yeah.
you might have to eat 8 or 10 burritos.
Wait, what?
Well, we weigh them.
Yeah.
10 pounds might be 10 burritos. We don't know. Depends on the burrito.
Oh yeah.
So I think you could do it. And if you eat, whether you can or you
Or
can't,
if we get 5 really big burritos that weigh 2 pounds.
you fucking
Each?
eat all of them, shit your pants. You walk out of there with $3,000 and you're a hero.
I'm paying off half of my debt that's left.
And Fred says you don't even have to chew too much with burritos too.
Yeah, because it's already
Yeah.
hashed up.
So your jaw's not going to get that tired?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shitorious, Jared Wilson says. Yeah.
I'm buying a nice watch.
Homer
after
says
this.
he'll give you $500 if you vomit. I wouldn't trust him
No.
for that bet, but you can't vomit and shit too, like
It's weird.
unless you get food poisoning from the burritos.
Where the burritos are gonna come from, bro? By
Check-
the way, they're streaming us live at our favorite place.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're talking about the food competition?
Yeah.
10 pounds and pooping yourself? It's fucking great. So if you actually, you mean they're streaming us at Cafe Neo right now?
Yeah.
We were just there.
Yeah.
So shout out to Cafe Neo, the #1 cafe in Montreal, on San Rock. If ever you're looking for coffee, that's where you're going to go. You're going to go to Cafe Neo. You know why, Poseidon?
Why?
Because they have the best fucking coffee. That's why.
Damn fucking right.
And when we're there, the best people.
Yes.
Then I guess if you're there, that might not be accurate. But
You know what else they have that's the best?
Tell me.
The best fucking breakfast bagel in town.
You
bro.
still eat all your breakfast there? Stop eating so much bread.
Bro. I've cut out bread a lot of my diet. Like when I have my lunches at work and stuff.
Yeah.
Except for that breakfast bagel,
At
bro.
Cafe Neo.
At Cafe Neo. Bro, it's so good. I don't know what it is. I can't
Costa's
get
trying to kill you, bro.
Bro, I can't get tired. I can't get tired of it. Usually I'll
'Cause
get
it's
tired of a
delicious.
type of food. And yeah, and the day before, bro, he even made it artistic, bro. He took a piece of another bagel, cut it, toasted it, and then put it like, stuck it in the middle. It looked like a fucking horn.
There's
Like-
things that you cannot get tired of.
Yeah.
Costa's delicious bagels and other man's cocks.
I
There's
knew you
things
were
that
gonna
you're
say
gonna
that.
stop. You're never gonna stop putting in your fucking mouth. Because Nick Joseph was telling me one of the things is the carbs, like the breads
Yeah.
and shit. If you want to lose weight fast,
Yeah.
so cut that shit out. Let's see. Gapes is telling us that the plot of More Crap satirizes the competitive nature of trying to become the record holder in a particular category. So, believing he has passed the world's biggest stool, he reaches out to the European Fecal Standards and Measurements Office, headquarters in Zurich, Switzerland. So, very
What?
underrated breakfast. Poseidon knows. That's what Homer's saying, that the breakfast there is very underrated.
Yeah.
More people need to know about Cafe
Yeah, yeah.
Neo's delicious breakfast.
And it's like, it's very residential. So it's perfect. Like, people living around there, take a walk, have a quick breakfast, dip. That's what I did yesterday.
That's what you do every day almost.
2 to 3 times a week.
That's a lot. For eating out, that has to be a really delicious breakfast.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's not expensive either.
No,
It's really not expensive.
fucking reasonably priced, super delicious.
It's
Where's the no?
cheaper than Tim Hortons breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, it's garbage.
And about 100 times better.
Yeah, no shit. Let's see. Bono is hilarious in that episode. Yeah, I kind of remember. I remember the record holding stuff in South Park. But you see, Poseidon's not going for a world record because he got scared. He found out a woman died after eating 16 pounds
Yeah.
of food. That's why we're capping it at 10 pounds of food. And that's why we've given him the possible $2,000 bonus if he shits his pants.
You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to smoke a bit of weed.
But then you're a panicky high guy, you.
No, but you know what?
We don't need you running around with shit in your pants.
No, I'm not going to run around, bro. But the thing is, when I get the munchies,
Yeah.
I don't like, it's endless. I can eat an endless amount of food.
Okay. But what about the way you act? Because you become a paranoid weirdo when you're high.
I know how much to smoke. I'm going to take 1 or 2 puffs. Because last time I smoked like half the joint. Remember at the movies that I thought I shot myself?
You want to do heroin and then eat all this?
Jesus Christ, bro! Well, you're bringing it back. You're bringing it to like another extreme, bro.
If you're on heroin, are you hungry?
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know. I'm not asking. So that's a great idea. The munchies really can help. Yeah, the munchies can help them.
Yeah.
But again, don't avoid the real question here, people.
No.
Heroin. Does it make you hungry? Because if you look at a heroin addict, they
Actually-
all look like skeletons.
Let's Google
It
this.
probably doesn't make you hungry. You don't eat.
Does heroin
Make you hungry.
make you hungry?
Oh, the FBI is very concerned right now.
I wrote hubgry by accident.
They're like, this guy Googled huge black cocks. And then he Googled, does heroin make you hungry?
Wait, what?
Actually, you're right, Marvin. Artie Lang is a big guy. But I don't know if it makes you want to eat.
I think why usually heroin addicts are skinny is because
They spend all their money on drugs.
exactly, so they have no more for food. I think that's what happens.
Silver and Gold just tuned in at the proper time. Yeah, Silver and Gold. This is we were just recapping the rules to Glutton Fest 1. So here's the thing. So they reached out to the Epic Mealtime guys. So if the Epic Mealtime guys get back to us in time and want to be part of it, then maybe we'll talk to them. Maybe we'll just get them to
Make a really big event out of it.
yeah, to make we'll make a bigger event than it is. But I mean, maybe we'll get them to make you a fun 10-pound meal
Yeah.
because they're the experts of that instead of just filling you up with 10 pounds of food.
And then I die of heart failure.
No,
Clogged arteries.
it would have already happened, Poseidon.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, clogged arteries. What are you eating? You're not gonna be drinking bacon grease.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna give you some let's say if each burrito was 1 pound. You've never eaten 10 burritos in a day or something of that sort. Like you've eaten 3 burritos and then a slice of pizza. Like you've eaten that much weight before. Not every day, but you eat a lot.
I stopped doing this, but when I first started working at the place, I would order Domino's.
Yeah.
I would order a cheesy bread, their chicken bacon. They had like chicken bits, like boneless chicken wings type of thing. And I would order a whole large pan pizza. And I would eat that in one sitting.
I believe you. That is called depression.
Yeah, but I stopped that. That's insanity, bro.
That is fuck.
That's insanity.
That'll kill you.
Yeah, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I
also Domino's of all the fucking pizza.
I would do that once a month.
When was this?
Once a month.
How many years ago?
This was 2 years ago. Because
So was this before you knew that there was actual good pizza restaurants in Montreal? This is before you learned about like Napolitano and shit like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Like Guido Grasso's restaurant, he has good pizza.
Yeah?
Grasso makes great. You never had Grasso's pizza?
Is it the...
It's on what is it? Duduman.
Is it close to our old school?
Yeah.
That basement?
Yeah.
That's where you did your...
The commercial.
Yeah. You were making pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
But
remember
Grasso actually makes pizza.
Really?
Yeah, it's his
Why don't
restaurant.
we
It's
go?
his family's restaurant. Why haven't I've been there?
I've never
I think
been.
he's in New York right now. We're gonna see him when we go for the show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
You're gonna see him next month.
What do
Are you gonna come down to New York with me, Mike?
When is it?
The 28th
Of?
June.
June.
It's a Friday.
And how long are you guys staying?
We don't know yet. We're discussing that now. Well, Friday we have the show at Governor's at night, and then we're in the day. I think we're gonna do 2 Drink Minimum live from Compound.
Okay.
So we have those 2 for sure. We'll be there Friday, Saturday. I don't know how early we're gonna go. It all depends on our schedule. What else we're doing.
Because I could fly down for the weekend and fly back Monday morning.
Bro, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, maybe you could do that too.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go 3 days because some people don't. It's true. You're like me. You work a lot. You're always doing something.
Yeah.
Me too. I think 80 hours a week. I'm probably working. If you think about it, like I'm always.
I work minimum 50. Minimum.
I wouldn't. If I wasn't doing anything, I think I'd go crazy though.
Yeah, me too. Remember when I was unemployed for about 4 or 5 months?
I remember.
Almost lost it. You remember
Yeah.
that? You know?
Yeah, but it wasn't because you didn't have anything to do. You were angry because of pride. You're like, I can't be an unemployed guy.
Yeah, type of thing.
And then you were yelling at people.
But bro,
I'm not like this bum. And the guy's like, sir, just tell me what your order is.
I had like this, not a void to fill, but... So I was going through my credit card statements from that year.
Okay.
That I was unemployed.
It was all food.
Bro, no wonder I got in debt. Bro, I would get bored and I would go shopping.
Yeah, I remember. And I used to yell at you. You had no money coming in.
I had money coming in, but the amount that I was making...
You were just getting clothes, like shit that you didn't need. Like, I need this leather jacket. Yeah.
Bro, and I was
You were trying to fill the hole.
I was looking at my credit card statements. I'm like, I can't believe I did this.
Yeah, I could. I believe it.
And
I
you know
was
what's
there.
crazy? I was
witnessed
like,
it
how
all.
did this happen? So it was. I read the statements on the bottom. It says total debits used, so how much money you used, and then total credits used, so how much money I put into the credit card at the end of every month. Bro, it would show me putting $500 payment, but then the next month me using $1,500.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So yeah, I was giving 500, bro, but now I was using 1,500. You know what I mean?
Later, Kelly.
So it was going up by 1,000 every time, every month. 6 months, bro, 6 G's. It's crazy how like
You overdid it.
I overdid it.
But you were very depressed at the time.
I was very
I remember.
depressed. I was very depressed.
It was hard. But we snapped you out of it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Especially now. I think this is the happiest you've ever been.
It is honestly. I think it is.
Oh, Tara's in. Welcome, Tara. So let's see.
Hello.
Silver and Gold says that some people don't care about what their food tastes like as long as it's greasy and it fills you up. That's true. I'm very much about the taste. I need it.
I do like the taste as well.
It's very hard for me to eat something like this is good for you if I don't like the taste. I have to like the
Yeah.
taste. No,
Even junk food, I have to like the taste.
obviously, why would you eat if junk food, especially?
Well, because I can't eat McDonald's. I've noticed. I don't like the taste that much.
I haven't eaten McDonald's in years, but that's more of like a just because I don't want to die.
The only
But it was delicious.
the only time I'll have McDonald's is if I'm waiting for a paycheck to come in. You know, like
It's your like
and,
ritual.
huh?
It's your ritual.
No,
when there's a
no, no, no. Because sometimes I'll overspend by a bit, and I don't realize it.
Yeah.
I'll just go a bit crazy sometimes, and like, oh fuck, I have like $20 and for the next fucking.
Can I say something that Ray
8
Miller
hours.
said that is hilarious?
What?
Because you were putting in 500, pulling out 1,500. Ray Miller's like, Poseidon was running a Ponzi scheme on himself. That's fucking amazing, Ray. Poseidon was scamming himself. He's like, this idiot. I got him right where I want him. Yeah, Gapes is saying, of course, now you're good with $9 prostitutes. You're living the dream.
$9 prostitute.
$9 prostitutes. Oh, or free, whatever you said last time. Even better. Fucking. By the way, I'm convinced that that's sex trafficking. If you're not paying her for sex.
So stop asking questions, bro.
I didn't ask.
Stop asking questions.
I didn't ask any questions.
Stop making assumptions.
I'm not making assumptions. Oh, you mean because I'm assuming that it's sex trafficking?
Yeah.
I'm probably right about that.
Stop making assumptions. bro.
Okay. I'm not going to assume anything anymore. Let's see. We got, Ray, that was a great one.
Oh,
Because
man.
it's true. That's what he was
Running
doing.
a Ponzi scheme on myself.
That's what you
hilarious.
did.
That's literally what I did.
Yeah, you spent, and because you were trying to fill that hole.
Yeah, because I wasn't working. I was always like, I couldn't, I don't know. I felt embarrassed as well that I was unemployed,
Yeah, you
I
get,
guess.
as a man too, you get very,
You know, and plus I had my mother, you're not working. You fucking lazy.
yeah, you're a
you know?
loser.
So I
You
was
get,
like,
like as a man, you want to
Yeah.
provide, you want to do something.
yeah.
You feel like inadequate if you're not
Exactly,
doing something.
you
It
know?
scares you, yeah.
And
That's why I always have to be working. I always have to be doing
yeah,
something.
Yeah. Like, even where I work, like I'm always doing, like when there's nothing to do, like I'll look for something to do.
Yeah, you find something. You always
know?
want to keep
I
busy,
hate
yeah.
I hate just fucking, standing there. I hate it. Just sitting there doing that. I fucking hate it. Drives me nuts.
Yeah, you feel somebody asks you, like, are you doing nothing? Then you're going to feel like a loser.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm contributing zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good to want to
It's like
contribute.
the weekend's line. He goes, one of his lyrics.
Yeah,
he
Flat
goes,
Cat says a real man isn't comfortable being jobless. Yeah, jobless shit. I'm uncomfortable being taskless. Like if I'm
Yeah.
like because I do so much, it's very rare for me, whether it's day or night, to actually have like a free bit of time.
Yeah.
You know, like a real free bit of time that lasts more than an hour or something. And I feel weird when it happens. If there's a day where there's a holiday or something, something that
Yeah.
I always feel weird. I feel like, oh fuck, I must have forgot something because I'm always
yeah,
busy.
Yeah. I
I'm
get
always
this.
doing something. Why am I not doing something right now?
Well, at work, sometimes I do 3 things at the same time. And then by the end of the night, though, I never feel tired or exhausted. Yeah, sometimes my feet hurt, but I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good about myself. I'm like, okay, the day went well today,
Yeah.
But if it's a day where it's like dead, slow, nothing to do, I feel
You don't
feel
want to feel
tired.
useless.
But I feel tired too. It's weird.
What's crazy is that you don't want to feel useless and you want to keep working. And we're talking about this with 2 people in the chat. They're agreeing with us. But we've built an entire society of people who would rather collect a check from the government and not work. They feel happy fixing their income based on what they know is going to come in from that and
Yeah.
just living of basic
Oh,
means
no.
just so they don't have to work.
No, I would never be able to do that. I'd rather work every single day of my life until the day I die
Than to mooch.
than to be like that.
Yeah. It's different if you can't.
Yes,
talking about-
no. Look,
I'm
if
talking about
you're,
able-bodied, like
Yes.
there's men
Look.
25 years old, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna."
if you're handicapped, something, injured, broken back,
Clearly, you could make it work for you, is what you're saying.
what do you mean?
Like, it hasn't stopped you. It shouldn't stop them.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
It's part of your.
I don't have a broken back.
No, I don't have a broken back.
What are you talking about? Oh, you call me a handicap?
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You're saying if someone can't work, obviously that's not what we're discussing. I'm saying people who willingly just don't want to.
But even at that, you could still contribute. Look at Stephen Hawking.
He didn't get government cheese. He was a scientist.
No, exactly. But he still contributed. So even if
Do we know if Stephen Hawking really contributed? Because maybe this was all a ruse, bro.
imagine
He was just sitting there motionless in a chair, and a robotic voice was talking for him.
Weren't you-
He could have just been used as a mouthpiece.
You think so?
For big science, yeah. For the science lobby, bro.
Weren't you the one that told me he had mistresses?
He did.
Stephen Hawking had
And
mistresses.
one of them, I think, was a secretary, and then he married her. Bro, the guy couldn't move, bro. How's he banging these broads?
Bro, imagine, bro, like whole body not working, this dick still working.
Yeah,
bro.
oh, his dick clearly worked. Either that or, fuck, he was steps ahead of us. He was telepathically banging these broads. I don't know.
Imagine just staring at them, and then they would come. Or like they would get pregnant. You are now pregnant.
You see, in media, jobs are tough. Yeah, it's all contract based, and they always try to lowball you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's always you could find yourself, like I guess actors, especially if you're not like you could find yourself a lot of downtime, and then you feel weird. You know, like
Yeah.
imagine you're an actor and you're like, oh, I just did like this role, but then you have like 3 months doing nothing. You're like, you're always scrambling, because people don't like feeling inadequate, feeling they're not contributing.
Yeah.
Most people want to contribute.
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
the problem
That's
we
very
have now,
true.
we talk about young guys who are on welfare and they want to be on welfare. They just want to collect so they could fuck off. Like it happens here in Quebec a lot. We know this.
Yeah.
There's a fucking epidemic. Even them, it's a small percentage compared to real, honest human adults.
Yeah.
Most adults want to contribute.
Because also I think it has to do with our natural being as humans. To want to like I think it's innate, like it's built into us
Yeah.
to want to contribute
Yeah. Or destroy. Some people just want to
or
destroy.
destroy. Yeah, you're either a builder or a contributor or a destroyer
Or a moocher.
or a moocher.
I think I'd rather you destroy than being a moocher.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Well,
Daniel Miller just got here. He says he's gonna start taking Sundays off, so he could look forward to this every week. But he has to work. Daniel, you should catch a replay later because we talk about some interesting stuff in the beginning, which I think might be fun.
One thing, by the way, you could contribute by destroying. By the way,
Yeah, you could contribute by like an anthill.
demolitionists.
Yes. Oh, that's what you mean.
Wait, what do you mean an anthill?
Doesn't matter. But yeah, people who demolish, well, they're
Yeah.
builders too. You're building. You're clearing the
Yeah.
way to build something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they're still contributing. They're working beside it.
Yeah.
My problem is with the people that refuse to work.
Yeah. I hate that. I can't stand that.
Yeah.
My brother was like that for a bit. I snapped him out of it.
I did my buddy George. I did his podcast. I was his first episode. He started a podcast, George, and we talked about it during the show. Where when because he was in government for so long,
Yeah.
I think they were trying to tweak the rules for welfare just by a bit, just to be like, you have to at least prove to us like 3 times that you're actually looking for work, or after that, like do a drug test, just to make sure that you're not fucking around. And people were willing to protest for it not to happen.
What?
Yeah,
Man,
people went crazy. Like, you don't have the right to tell me to not work, and yeah.
by the way, when I used to work at Pantelis, you always had. Okay, I'm gonna describe them to you.
So for all the American homies, which are always taking over the chat, it's mostly Americans. Telus is like our AT&T or Verizon in this case.
Yeah.
It's another one of our cell phone distributors.
providers,
Yeah.
the big 3, the cartel, I call them.
They are a cartel.
They are. At the beginning, was it at the beginning or the end of every month? I don't remember exactly. Anyways, it's like within the same few days, there was always the textbook family that would come in. You know how they call them here, the BS family.
Bullshit family.
No, the
Oh, like a welfare
Yeah.
family that came in.
But in French we say the BS, so it's kind of like the bullshit.
Okay, I don't know about any of this.
So they would walk in. First of all, these people reeked. They had always food stains on their shirts, and it was always It was always a fat woman with even fatter man, and like 5 little fucking fat kids.
Okay.
That all they did, you could tell, just collected.
Okay.
They would come in.
For the record, I feel like you're just jumping to an assumption.
You
Like,
think so?
well, yeah, you don't know these people. You don't know their situation. You just said, I assume that they were doing it because they were fat and they smelled.
No, but they looked like white trash. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They look like that. Like they will talk like that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So like, and why we thought this is because they would come in and like they were super cheap. They would bust your balls and then they would just get the cheapest prepaid plan. Like they couldn't even
Okay, I don't
afford.
mind.
No, but like these are we're pretty sure they were. It's like at the first of the month you go to the bank
Yeah.
It's like fucking like
It's packed.
yeah. It's like what the fuck, bro.
It's a mystery to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking. I see what you're saying, but it
I
just
know I
sounds-
seem like a big prick right
you
now.
seem like a big figure.
I seem like a
bro.
very
These
big
fucking
prick.
people have no money, bro. Calm down. Calm down, there, killer. Some people, it happens, man. Like you're not always on top, bro. You've
No,
never
obviously.
been on the fucking bottom.
Because some people
You've
have
never been
kids-
on the bottom.
No, I have. But
So then,
like how some people have kids to mooch, like to get,
you're telling me they're making babies just so the government could give them that baby money.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's as common as you would expect, because I don't think it's that much money. How much money does the government give you per kid? You have to pay rent, food, school, all that, bro. You have to work
I think it's 800 a month or 900 a month per kid.
per kid
Yeah.
till they're 18.
Yeah.
So you have 3 kids.
Let's say 8 bills, 16, 24. That's 2,400 a month.
Just for 3 kids, 2,400 a month. Get a 5.5.
Yeah. And you ask for one of those buildings that's like government aid buildings.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Rent is gonna be 2 bills a month.
Maybe.
You know.
Oh, Tom's out. I think. Oh no, Tom's late because he's working. Tom's back.
But look, my mother had to do this too, right? She had to get into the, when I was 11, we moved into. We were very poor. We grew up very poor. We had to move into those government buildings. She was a waitress. We had
That's
no
what I'm
choice.
saying. You need
But-
to take care of people.
But my mother still worked. She still
Yeah.
worked. Yes, you know what I mean. She
Because
worked
you're-
long hours.
You're arguing two different things.
Yes, yes.
That's what I'm saying is you need
And my mother didn't have support from like a husband or. Or
that's what I'm saying.
family
You
or
need
something like
social
that.
programs
Yeah,
because in a civilized society,
yeah,
like right now, I like to think that in the West, North America, we're at the pinnacle of civilized society.
yeah.
So as far as we've gotten to so far in the history of mankind, and I like to think we could set up a safety net as we do in Canada.
Of course, yes.
Right?
I believe it 100%.
But there are people who obviously take advantage of it, right?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
differentiate.
but just because someone takes advantage of it doesn't mean that you're going to stop it for everyone else. So right now,
no, exactly.
I don't want there to be a chance in hell that a single mom has to choose between food or rent or clothes. I don't want there to be a
Yeah.
single chance, right, that could happen. You know what I mean? And most single moms, like they work.
Yeah,
My mom was a single mom,
100%,
worked
yeah.
fucking 3 jobs. Like people want to work, people want to contribute,
yeah,
people
yeah.
want to. But I don't want there to be a chance where, especially since we pay so much in taxes,
Yeah.
I want my money to be going to people, to take care of people that need it.
Yes.
I don't want my money to be going
100%.
in the pockets of politicians. We have so many politicians in Quebec,
For nothing.
useless fucking
But
people.
doesn't our city, just the city of Montreal, has more officials or something
More,
than
yeah.
the city of New York?
Yeah, or the state of New York. Yeah,
Or the state of New
It's
York?
something psychotic. Yeah, and
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and there are millions of people.
What the fuck, bro?
But that's the problem. That's why people are scared of socialism, because that's the problem when
Yeah.
everything, when you're like, oh, the government will just take care of it. The government, it just grows for no reason. So then you have 9 people on a board, right? A board to make stupid decisions. 9 people that 2 people
Yeah.
could have made those decisions,
Yeah.
And you're paying all these people. So if you're paying 100 G's a year to 9 fucking people
That's
who contribute nothing,
$900,000, bro.
yeah. If you're giving $1 million away to people who do nothing for you, you don't need 9 people to make these decisions for you.
Yeah, it's aggravating.
You know?
Or another thing that I would love, like, to take care of old people.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is to take care of the less fortunate, to help people on their
Yeah.
feet, and everybody can. That's what I
Yeah.
want. I wanna. I don't mind paying taxes if I know that there's no chance in hell that there's gonna be a hungry kid
Exactly.
in my country at least. I don't
Yeah.
want there to be. I know that I can't control what's gonna happen in other countries. I've come to terms with all that shit.
Exactly.
But to tell me that there's kids right now in Montreal that are gonna go to school tomorrow morning and they're gonna be hungry. I don't care if their parents are good or bad. I don't care if that. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be happening here with the
It
amount of
shouldn't.
money that we pay in taxes.
But-
That should be first. And if you need to fire 9 politicians to collect $500,000 or $1 million, depending on how much they're making,
do it,
then
yeah.
you fucking do that. You fucking.
So they
there's
can
no
at least
excuse.
eat at school.
So they can at least eat at school something.
Yeah, something.
There should be no excuse. There
'Cause,
should be no excuse in this type of society, in North America.
Of
There
course.
should be no excuse for this, especially
yeah.
with the money we pay here in taxes. Fuck you! I better
Yeah.
not find out that there's a kid going hungry.
And also, kids can't fend for themselves. They,
They
can't
can't
get
fend
a
for
job. You know what I mean?
And I don't care what they say about like the parents.
Because the problem is,
let's say you have shitty parents. Let's say it happens. Let's say
Yeah.
your parents are drug addicted. They're not, it's not the kid's fault, okay? And they're not doing, like, they're getting money and they're not spending it around the kid.
Yeah.
That's why I like the idea of making sure that they could eat at school, but eat properly.
Yes,
Healthy.
because
I don't think you should give a fucking kid a goddamn Snickers and be like, oh, there's your dessert. You know what I mean?
yeah, because if you
I
go to
want
some
to put the money
schools-
in, have these kids eat
Yeah.
properly. Why not? I'm spending money on all this other random shit.
Yeah.
They spent money to put fucking how much did they to put lights on a fucking bridge? Decorative lights, remember? So the
that
How much was it?
aggravated a lot, some millions.
$2 million something for fucking
More.
It was
I
more
think.
than $2 million.
How much did the Montreal lights cost?
I don't know. But point
Let me
is to
Google
make
this.
it look like it's Christmas fucking all year round. There's no chance in hell, that I'd be able to be a politician and justify that happening if there's kids here that either the clothes are missing or books they can't have for school or no. You look out for the people first, and that's going to build
Yeah.
a better society.
Yes.
People working, people
Invest in your
contributing,
people.
invest in your people, having them create stuff. If people are always struggling, how do you want them to do stuff? No, and it's hard, especially now. It's hard because if you work extra hours, they'll tax you more, right?
Yeah.
So it's anyway.
You want to freak out
40
right now?
million for the bridge lights.
39.5 million. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Don't you get aggravated, bro?
But I don't want the government involved in anything. Anything. The distaste I have for the government, and it comes.
Yeah.
I think it comes a lot from being in Quebec.
Yeah.
You know,
Because apparently they don't have these problems.
Marvin
Or
says Pantelis is going full communist. Full communist. I'm against the government. I want less government. It's the opposite of communism.
But you know what's crazy? They don't have because I speak to a lot of people that come from other provinces.
Yeah.
At work, they don't have the problems that we have here.
What do you mean?
They don't have the same problem, or at least to the same extent.
Well, there's also something to be said about the fact that you lose half your money here,
Yeah.
right?
No.
That's the problem with socialism.
No.
Like hardcore social. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have private, how now you have we have like the battered woman shelter across the street, and
Yeah.
they try to get funding from people, this and that, and they're self-governed, right?
Yeah.
And they go out, they collect money, they do fundraisers to help women out and all that.
Yeah.
They're doing a better job than what the government would do by taking your taxes and doing it,
Exactly.
because the government is inefficient. Okay, they're inefficient with your money. They spend it on other stupid shit. Okay, so I'd rather have it grow private. I'd rather have people grassroots. Shit
Yeah.
changes grassroots.
Because people, at the end of the day, most people care.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Most people.
you take care of your community.
Exactly.
The libertarian way.
Yeah.
I don't want that, because right now I should have the choice. Because my big thing is you give the government your money, and you expect them to do the right thing, and we could see that they're not doing it.
They're not. Because there's going to be corruption.
There is corruption.
There
There's
is.
always corruption.
There's always corruption.
And that's the thing. Why would I want to give them the money? Yeah. Anyways. Mike says he's going to be driving through Canada in the next coming months. How do your traffic laws differ from here in the States? Well, just in Quebec, you can't turn... Well, actually, just in Montreal,
Just in Montreal.
you can't turn right on a red light, which is strange for everyone that comes here.
But apart from that, the rest of Canada is the same like North America. Same signs even. When I went down to LA, I had no problem driving around.
What do you mean?
When we were in LA?
Signs-wise, they're like that
Signs
everywhere.
wise, street wise.
North America has you could understand it as long as you speak English.
Yeah.
The main problem here in Montreal is that especially people come from New York, they're used to turning, or Boston, they're used to turning right on red like everywhere
Yeah.
else. But just this island, like if you go to Laval, you could turn right on red.
Yeah. You know what another problem is in this fucking city? You know what I noticed last night? There's no fucking lines on the streets.
Yeah, they keep you racing.
Yo, you don't know where the fuck you are, bro.
Yeah.
I'm on the highway. I'm like, fuck, which lane am I in?
Yeah. I know people keep coming into my lane this morning. I was going to the airport and they were
Aggravating.
coming into my lane.
And we pay all these taxes.
Let's see. Tom says that in New Jersey they have the jug handles to make a right. What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's a jug handle.
I don't know what that is.
Let's
Tom, you
Google
got to
it.
explain that. No, Tom. I'll let Tom explain it.
Okay,
Bro.
okay.
I like him being involved in the chat. You guys ever heard of the Michigan left turn? No, is that just turning left whenever you want? We do that too. At what percentage does taxes become slavery, Jared? That's what I'm telling you, Jared. It's fucking, I think any percent, to be honest, if they're taxing you on money that you worked for,
Yeah.
right? Like they make it seem like they have to, but no, why? Fuck you.
Or make sure it caps.
Huh?
It caps.
Oh, like there's a limit. But
Yeah.
even if, like, look, so I agree with what you're saying that if there's a limit, it would be better. But who decides that limit? Like, if they cap and they say 50%, right? Why the
No.
fuck does someone have? Because right now it's like what 40 something. Why does someone have access to 35 or 40% of money that you worked for?
No, what I was thinking.
That's communist shit.
It is. It is.
Why
it
does
is.
someone else? Because you did the work.
It is. But
Why
we're-
the fuck? You did
I
the
know.
work. Why should I be going to your
I feel
pocket?
the same way, bro. I work on fucking commission.
Yeah,
That's 100%. That money wouldn't have been made without my efforts. 100%.
100%. It's you.
You know, has nothing to do with just showing up. It's if I hadn't made those sales, I would have never made that money,
Yeah.
and I lose 50% of it. It's ridiculous. But I was thinking, what if everyone was just taxed on the first 40,000 you make? The average income is what, 35?
Okay.
After taxes. Let's say everyone was just taxed on 40,000. Anything made over $40,000 is net in your pocket.
But again,
So
then
all of society, so it motivates you to work more hours.
you're
'Cause some
guaranteed to
people-
get 40 G's.
guaranteed get 40 G's. And let's say, because I had this coworker who would work like, bro, the guy would work all crazy overtime, and he ended up making like 65,000. So for somebody who would work overtime like that, crazy, make money, let's say struggling for a year, he would make an extra 25 grand net in his pocket.
Let's see here. YouTube takes 45% off content creators. Twitch does the same shit. Yeah, YouTube takes money off. Like everybody collects their fair share, right?
Yeah.
But the difference is that YouTube, Twitch, these are all private companies and they're choices that you could make. I could choose not to work with YouTube.
Yeah.
I could choose not to go on Twitch,
Yeah.
right? The government doesn't give you the choice.
Exactly.
That's what bothers me, is that someone is deciding that the work that you did, they're gonna come in and take some of that money. That's mobster shit.
It is.
Right?
It is. Mob rule.
That's why this fucking people are talking about communism, and you're fucking idiots. If you're a young kid now and you're talking about communism because you want people you want to share in someone else's thing, you're a piece of garbage. Work.
Yeah,
Work.
work.
Contribute.
Work. Yeah.
Because unless you're down on your luck and you're I don't want to help you. If you're down on your luck, I want to help you. You know what I mean?
But even if you're down on your luck,
If
bro,
you're trying to make it, bro, you're down on your luck, you're trying to make it. I have no problem. Like I said, with the kids, why would I want a kid to go hungry? I don't mind helping out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be fucking more than happy to do it. But to be like, oh, I fucking, I'm a philosophy major and I can't get a job in philosophy. So, Mr. Doctor, give me half your money. Why don't you suck a dick? You're the one who decided to become a
Yeah.
philosophy major. Fucking, how about you sit on a corner and ponder on that on that fucking decision you made, you
But
clown?
even when you're down on your luck, bro, if you want to work, you work. Like remember,
I know, but
remember
again,
that
I
job
just used
got?
the example
Yeah,
of
I
a
know.
child. You fucking idiot.
Remember that job I got as a cleaner,
Yeah,
which I then got fired from.
you got fired pretty quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After 2 years, what was it? 2 weeks?
not even. You got fired in a week and a half.
Yeah.
You got fired during your training probationary period.
Well, you know what I would do? Then apparently this bothered them. I would mop. I had to mop a whole floor. It was a school.
Not half of it.
A whole, not just a whole floor, but like the whole level.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would put on headphones. I'll just fucking mop the floor. They didn't like that.
They didn't like you mopping the floor. They didn't like you having headphones.
They didn't like me having headphones while I mopped.
And that was a fireable offense. I think they just didn't like you.
I think they didn't just like my face. I'm like, fuck.
They're like,
this
how do
guy.
we get rid of this guy? Oh, headphones, bro. It's against the rules, bro.
Fuck. These kids are filthy, by the way, in the schools.
Yeah.
Universities, fucking filthy.
Yeah, they throw
animals.
shit. I know, bro. That's what I'm
Disgusting,
saying.
bro.
So let's end this fucking argument when
And they're graduating in. I'm a philosopher. Shut the fuck
All
up,
right,
you
bro.
filthy animal.
Jesus Christ.
I brought it to an extreme.
So Mike is saying that healthcare in general needs to be addressed. I went to the dentist for tooth pain. They wanted me to make an appointment 6 months away. Yeah, your tooth hurts now,
That's retarded.
but shit like that. That's why in the States because they talk shit, they go about like privatized healthcare. But in the States, like you talk shit about the States because you don't know if you have health insurance, if you pay to get health insurance and you're in the States, bro, you could certain hospitals you wait just 11 minutes. Here you could go in with your fucking arm half off, and you'll be 9 hours in the waiting room.
I have
in
a
Quebec.
story for you.
Yeah.
I remember when I was 14 or 15.
Yeah.
We had no more the electricity. There was a power outage in the neighborhood, and basically I was trying to light matches for the candles. So I got the first match.
You figured the power's out, I'm gonna start a fire.
No, I was trying to light some candles, so we have some lighting. I was trying to start the first one, and it was the wooden ones, and it was the little box. I was trying to start it, bro. It wouldn't start, bro. Hard. At some point, I did it so hard, it lit, but it broke off the tip, and it flew into my eye.
Oh shit.
This was fucked up, bro. I remember this. So I got lucky though. It burnt the protective layer.
Oh, it was on fire when it hit your eye.
Yeah, bro. It burnt. It melted the protective layer of my eye.
Oh, Jesus.
I was in terrible pain. I remember. And what happened was I called my mother panicking right away. My brother was with me. He started panicking too. He was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Like we were freaking out. Called my mom. She was at work or something, if I remember correctly. She called my neighbor. My neighbor came knocking, opened the door, brought me to the hospital. I'm 14, 15. Bro, waited 3 hours in the ER, holding my eye. Bro, it felt like my eye was going to fall out. Legit. Then I started freaking out. I went to the counter and I started, "My eye, mon eye," in French. "My eye is fucking going to fall out." No. She's like, okay, she didn't know what to do. Panicked. Got one of the doctors. Doctors brought me into a room.
Ma'am, do you want to abort him?
They made me wait another 2 hours. Then after 2 hours, a nurse walks in. Like, "Oh, you're the one with the eye." I'm like, "Yeah, what the fuck? I'm still
You're the
waiting."
one with the eye.
Yeah.
As opposed to all the other eyeless people in here.
I'm like, "What the fuck?" Nah, like, I've been waiting. Like, "Okay, lie down." I'm like, "Okay." So she goes, "Hold your eye open." So I hold it like this. Bro, took 2 minutes. She put this special cream, patched it up. She goes, "You're good to go." 2 minutes, bro. Made me wait 5 hours for 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah, you know.
Not even a complicated procedure. Bro, made me wait fucking 5 hours for 2 minutes.
But they had a lot of people probably because the problem here is that we're understaffed, underfunded. Because obviously they need to spend money on fucking 12 politicians
that
doing
too.
the same shit.
And they have overworked nurses.
Yeah, they fuck you over here. So it's not, you know what the thing is? It's more complicated than we think. 'Cause it's not just a matter of private versus public, right? Because socialized healthcare is problematic right now because the way it's being done,
Yes.
right? The way it's being done. It could have been done a better way. Like, because think about it. Instead of, because right now you get good service if you go to a private clinic and you have health insurance, right? So think about the individual money that goes into health insurance, right? That could have been government money going into health insurance for everyone. So everyone's covered, let's say. And they would have properly funded, they would spend money on the infrastructure, right? They would take care of the infrastructure and let the hospitals run themselves the way private ones do, right? But they don't because they want their hand in everything.
Yeah.
And then what happens is this, the mess that we're in right now. Because if you care so much, like, we need to keep it public. We can't have, even though privates are better.
That's actually a good
So then why don't
idea.
you pay, instead of paying money to have the guy on your own insurance, why don't you pay money to have that guy insured by a third party, like the way a private guy would have it? And then he gets to go to the private hospitals, and you build more of those.
That's actually very smart.
And make more money go to the doctors.
That's actually very smart.
Because right now you're sitting and you're debating with another 15 fucking dickheads.
Yeah.
All right?
That's actually very smart. Bro, why don't you run?
I'm lazy. I'm tired. I'll walk.
No, I meant like, for politics. You become
Get
a
the fuck
politician.
out of it, bro. I'm a comedian.
I know. But like, that's actually a very smart idea. And another problem we have is a lot of people graduate and then leave this province.
Of course they leave. A doctor's going to come here to get underpaid and overworked.
I remember when I used to do Uber, I spoke to his doctor, but she was lucky because her husband too was well off. He was actually a private contractor. She was telling me all this, but like, not for the military, but like, kind of like mercenaries.
Okay, like Blackwater and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a private. Like I pulled up at their house. The guy was he had a Maserati Quattroporte. I remember.
Quattroporte? You mean four-door Maserati?
That's the name of the Maserati.
Four-door Maserati?
Yeah, but in Italian. So it's a Maserati Quattroporte.
So Maserati 4 doors.
Exactly.
Okay.
So and he had vinyled it all camo and shit. Like, it
Oh
was
shit,
crazy.
this guy's not fucking playing games.
Yeah. And she told me if it wasn't for my husband and my family and my kids, I would have moved out. So and she was telling me how like how much she didn't tell me exactly, but she told me how much she gets taxed. I think it was like 50.
Yeah, Fred just mentioned how he worked in a nursing home and is disgusting the amount of overworked staff.
Yeah.
And they burn out. And the way they adjust is more cuts. And when you know why I started becoming more angry with this kind of shit. When I found out how many politicians we have here and how much they get paid, and then I hear about more cuts, and then when you hear, but people are paying. If our job, they keep saying that there's more jobs, more people are working, right? So that means that they're collecting more taxes. So if you're collecting more taxes, but you're cutting from healthcare and education, where is it going? If you're collecting more money, right, but you're cutting, so where are you putting it? Like, what do you think is more important than the actual people working?
Wait, repeat that.
So you're collecting more money.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're collecting more money, but you're cutting from places instead of. So let's say right now, just an example. Let's say you would give $10 a day to a hospital,
Yeah.
and you get $50 a day. Now I find out you're getting $80 a day, and you decide the hospital is only going to get $7 a day. But you're getting more. Why is the hospital
Yeah.
getting less?
Yeah.
Right, and then you find out that it's more and more like geez, random jobs that they're creating, like that don't contribute.
Yeah.
Like the politician doesn't actually contribute. We all know this, right?
Yeah,
He's not
obviously.
contributing. The electrician contributes. The
Yeah.
plumber contributes. The guy making your food contributes.
Hardworking people.
The guy, yeah, that's you contribute to society. Building stuff, you contribute. The politician isn't contributing. They take a salary to sit like fucking Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is well off. He's never had a real
Isn't
job.
he worth like what 60?
Yeah.
How much? How many millions?
But you know,
Motherfuckers
you know what
worth?
the problem is with that? The problem with I'm all for people making their money, become rich. I'm all for that. You work, you make your money. The problem with him is that he never actually had a real job. So he wants to go out and tax people who work and have created stuff, right? He wants to tax them more. People who contribute and created stuff. He's never created anything. He's been living off people's taxes.
Yeah.
He's been living off government money.
He enriched himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I read about this. Something like how people were against of the more taxes, and then, man, it was on Twitter. I can't remember exactly. Somebody wrote, and there was an article about this, and there was even a video. You know, one of those fucking videos people make with the cartoons and shit.
Yeah.
And they explain everything as if you're a fucking 5-year-old fucking kid.
Yeah, like that. What's his name? Adam ruins everything.
Yeah.
He was on Rogan. Oh my god, that guy came off as a fucking idiot on Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh man, Adam Corver, whatever the fuck his name, Adam Cornrolls, whatever the fuck his name is. That guy came off as a real,
Really.
yeah, and it's good because I hate him.
So there was a video that explained that I think back in the 60s or 70s
Yeah,
in the United States, they would tax owners of corporations or CEOs or shit like that, like 70% or 80% tax.
Jesus.
So then they were forced to put it back into the business, some type of shit, and it created like this huge growth. So they were
Basically,
arguing
they were telling you that you had a way of not paying tax to the government, and that way would be to reinvest in your own thing,
Yeah.
which would force them. That's fine. I don't mind, but even that, because now that's what happens, right?
No,
a lot
and
of
then,
people.
and then they were arguing that that's how the whole economic growth happened and blah blah. Blah, so we should tax business owners
No.
more.
It's not about taxing business owners or. It's super complicated.
I have to
'Cause-
find the video.
Because here's the thing, they make it seem like if you have money, you're not paying taxes. That's not true. It's just that you have different ways of how your money's going to be spent. So, for example, if you own a corporation, you're a
Yeah.
corporation, we're a corporation here, right, with the podcast. So I can, everything that comes in, you could be stingy and not spend it or whatever, and then you're going to pay tax on that gross that you got in, right? But you could reinvest in the company.
Yeah.
Buy equipment, flights, whatever the fuck you need to do, right? So then that's going to come off the top because it's like, no, that money, they're losses, right? Because they spent it on shit that's going to grow the company.
Yeah.
So instead of giving it to the government, you're investing in your company.
Yeah.
So you're better off whenever you get a chance, if you're a corporation, you're better off always investing in you and in the business than giving it to the government.
Yeah.
Because the government, as we know, the money's not going to go, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Why would you? But then they get mad. They go, oh, how come they pay this little percentage? And like Amazon, right? It's not Amazon's fault that laws exist that get them to pay less taxes. It's not their fault.
Not at all.
It's but do you know why? The government has those rules in place so that they can fuck around too.
Yeah.
It's for them too. They take advantage of these tax breaks. They take advantage of them.
Yeah, 100%.
Nobody forced them in there. They exist because they want to take advantage of them.
Yeah.
They just don't want you to take advantage of them.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah. What was the saying? Government doesn't like competition.
No, of course not. That's why they hit the mob. It's crazy.
By the way,
Yeah.
I have to go blow my nose fast.
Go blow your nose
It's
fast, fast.
leaking like my asshole.
Jesus Christ.
What?
It's leaking like his asshole. What we got in the chat, Daniel Miller says that when Obama was the president, he created a lot of government jobs. While that makes unemployment numbers look better, yeah, it doesn't create tax revenue if the government is using tax money to pay them. I know I've said this kind of shit so much when you're not really creating a job. Like if I start making up ministers of whatever, you're not creating anything. It's just different people sitting in these fucking buildings talking shit. You're not creating anything. You're not helping. Nobody wants that. You know what I mean? It's not a decision that people made. It's not like people who make a movie, a private company makes a movie, and then you're paying your money because you want to get entertained, you want to go watch that movie, right? And they're collecting off that. You're just forcing people. You're like, oh, I'm going to do this job. You're going to pay me to do this job that you didn't ask me to do. It's fucking crazy. Let's see here. Agreed with Pantelis. You're better off being worth money as a company than to have physical money and give it to the government. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Oh, does he have already Lang disease? No. But the good thing about Poseidon is he doesn't do drugs. Which is, could you imagine Poseidon on drugs? Fuck. No, that would be. He's not even a big drinker. He'll drink occasionally, like if he's out, but he's not. He doesn't. That's not a vice he has. Which is good, I guess. Ray Miller. Oh my God. OMG. What does that mean, Ray? What are we OMGing about? I'm curious to see what we're OMGing about here. He's about to rock us with some crazy knowledge, I guess. Unless Ray's just happy about the electrician joke. What was it? We work with strippers. Wait. 12 electrician jokes. Go. It's shocking. Okay. I see what you did there. Fuck yeah, electricians. Check your shorts. Okay. Collect more money from more people while still spending less money on government programs. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. And the government is a taker. All true. All things I agree with. Emerald, you didn't miss the show. I mean, you're here for the last part of it. But I would watch the replay if you want to see what we're up to. It was mostly yelling about government and talking about Alyssa Milano. Oh, Fred, you enjoyed us on Mike Ward's show a few weeks ago. Yeah, on Tuesday Kut. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to do. Also, it was a good time. I'm glad that we did it. Poseidon's glad that he ate all that food too.
It was very delicious, by the way.
They make very good food. Yeah,
they do. I'm shocked at how good it is.
It's that we met him. Remember we met the chef right after?
Yeah.
He wanted you to know that he fucking had to stay extra so he could cook for your fat ass.
Yeah. He offered me candy after. I was like, really, bro? You cooked all that for me? You expecting me to eat more?
He's like, if anybody's gonna eat it, it's gonna be you.
That burger, by the way, if I hadn't eaten so much, I would have killed it, bro. That burger was delicious.
I would never pay Poseidon $1,000 to do heroin. You know why? Because he might do it for $1,000. You never know. He might, and because he doesn't realize, because heroin. Apparently, that's not like a. It's not like a one.
Time thing.
Yeah.
Bro, that's fucked up. Heroin is fucked up, bro. Because like even the 10-pound food thing like that, you do it once, then you feel bad for about a day or two, you shit everything out, and then you're back to normal. You know what I mean? You work out a bit, you lose some weight. You know what I mean?
It's absurd. Let's see. Silver and Gold's asking, have you washed your champion sweatshirt yet? Yes, of course. The thicker one. I have like fucking 15 of these. They're all in different colors.
How?
This isn't even a sweater.
What is it?
See? The sweater's the other one. Yeah, you could tell by the letters and by the strings. So the sweater.
That's a T-shirt.
This is it's T-shirt. It's thin.
Oh.
So yeah, I got them all in different colors and shit. So yeah, it's so the sweater, the way you recognize it, but that's not. I'm just hot because it's hot in here. But the sweater, the way you recognize it, I think the sweater has the black things, and I have one of them that has gold letters and one of them that has white letters.
That one is fucking sick.
The gold.
The one is my favorite one.
Then I have the baby blue one, which is thick. Then I have the blue one, which is T-shirt material. Then I have a white one with T-shirt material, another black one with T-shirt, a dark blue one with T-shirt material. I have like, because they're super comfy. I like the. Then I have the ones with just the thing on the side. I have the thick one, the thin one, with not the full Champion logo.
I bought this yesterday.
Yeah, I like Champion. Let's see. I've paid Compound Media just to follow you guys. Samuel, thank you for fucking coming on board. Yeah, the Compound episodes are good because they're longer, right? So and you're not just paying for us when you come to Compound. Check out In Hot Water if you haven't already, or the Anthony Cumia Show. All very good shows. And obviously Burning Bridges because Kevin Brennan is always didn't do enough. He's like, so you're telling us you're gay? Yeah, with me or you? Probably me because of all the color shirts. Yeah, they're nice though. I like them. Are they still soft? Yeah, I use I get like fabric softener, so I put the liquid in. You know the
Downy.
fabric. No, fleecy.
Fleecy.
And then I also put I take care of my shit, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's giving me ideas from when I move out.
Oh yeah, how the fuck are you gonna take care of yourself?
I don't know. I might die within the month.
Yeah. See, so Fred says that he's never done heroin, but he was addicted to other opiates, so morphine. That was almost the end of me. So yeah, dude, I'm surprised it didn't fucking kill you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, good for you, Fred. Yeah, that shit's no joke, bro. It's not shit you could fuck with.
Man, congrats on getting out of that.
Tom, you're goddamn right. In Hot Water rules. That's the 2 Waterhead shows. It's In Hot Water and 2 Drink Minimum. Fucking, that's where the waterheads unite. Compound Media is worth every penny. Yeah, Flat Cat knows. Didn't do nothing. Says, what kind of jammies do you wear? Do you wear pajamas? I don't wear pajamas.
I wear boxers, and in winter I wear a tank top.
Yeah, me it's
And in
boxers
the
and fucking
summer-
tank top, bro. I'm not gonna wear. I don't like having a uniform to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I find that ridiculous.
It's very exhausting, I find. You're already tired from your day.
No, it's just stupid. Like a uniform to get. What is this?
Yeah.
Communist China? I don't need to wear a uniform. If I want to sleep naked, I'll fucking sleep naked. Who are you to tell
in
me
the
what to
summer,
wear?
I remove the tank top. I just boxers.
Yeah. Oh, because he just said, because we're laughing at Jared. Did you hear about that pro Jared guy?
What?
Okay. People messaged me about it, and then I looked at it. Kevin Brennan is the shit. JJ saying, yeah, Kevin Brennan doesn't fuck around. So there's a guy. He's a YouTuber. His name is Pro Jared.
Okay.
He looks a bit like he's this very thin, wide-eyed guy. I don't know. He looks like a psychopath. But so Pro Jared was like a YouTuber, a YouTuber. You know where they kind of like, hello guys, today we're reviewing this game. He would review games and he'd live stream like we do, but he would do games and shit. I think also cosplaying. I think he would also do cosplaying. So essentially, that was his job, and he was very popular. He had millions of followers. He was well known in that community. This is the first time I hear about him because I'm not that entrenched in that community. But let me get to the point. So this Pro Jared guy had a wife, and she's known too. She does cosplay or whatever. And he put out a tweet a couple of days ago, and the tweet said, like, look, I want you guys to respect my privacy, but me and my wife, we're getting divorced, so we could both be happy, this thing, whatever. Then his wife comes out and tweets, I don't know what the fuck he just said on Twitter because he blocked me on Twitter. And the reason he blocked me, we're getting divorced, is because he's been cheating on me, okay, with this other YouTuber's wife also. Okay, one of the people he was fucking was her. Then we find out that she had all these, I don't know how she found them, but she found the guy's sexts. And then all these pictures came out of the guy, dick pics of him with his face in the, like him whipping his cock out.
Oh, he's so stupid.
Dude. So him, and then trying to fuck some 15-year-old girls or whatever, like he sent a 15-year-old pre-op transgender his cock. And she's like, he knows 15, like shit like that. Like he ruined his career, his friend's marriage, his own marriage. Like, you see, Mike Davidson knows, never have your face and dick in the same picture. Yeah, because how's he going to deny it now? That's him.
Yeah.
And I didn't see his dick because the picture that they were showing on YouTube was like his dick was covered. But it was like he was lying down and his face that he was making in the background was like that with his dick out. And the guy's not an attractive guy or anything. It's not like a model guy. You're like, oh, he's proud of himself whipping his dick out. Yeah. And the chick that he cheated with was like, let's say his wife was like a 7 or a 6 or whatever his wife is. I didn't get a good look at his wife, but apparently the girl that he was banging, his friend's wife, is like a 3. So yeah, he even went, like none of it made any sense. So he ruined his friend's marriage, he ruined his career, he ruined his marriage.
He fucked downwards. He fucked downwards spiraling.
And he tried to fuck 15-year-olds. Like
God
cosplayers.
damn,
Yeah.
bro. I think something happens when people get money and fame.
Yeah.
Something happens in the brain.
Yeah, for sure.
Something.
It's what we discussed before, because there's different things that affect you in life, right?
Yeah.
There's if you get something too quick and you don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like if you get like sudden, you've never been successful, you get sudden success, you don't know, or people were mean to you your whole life, now people are nice to you, and you know, there's all kinds of different things. Or players, like we discussed about hockey players coming here. Young players, 18, they had nothing, they come here, they get $500,000 and all the prostitutes and drugs they want.
In Montreal, yeah.
Yeah, and it fucks them up. They weren't ready, they weren't mature enough, to handle this shit.
I don't blame them, bro. If you had given me $500,000 at 18, forget it.
So this guy, you know, I'm not judging him based on looks, but the Bruins 6-0 third period are destroying. Good
Jesus
job, Bruins.
Christ.
So this guy, again, I'm not trying to attack his looks, but he doesn't. I'm not a gay man, but even I can tell that he's not an attractive guy. Do you know what I mean? You can tell.
I know.
Like I can't see what maybe I'm crazy. Maybe a woman's gonna pop out her or a gay guy and they're gonna write, no, actually he's very sexy. I don't know.
No.
To me, he looks like an alien.
Well, they do say beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
It could be that, yeah. So whoever beholder is, that's who it is.
Yeah.
So
Not too many beholders, but
I
you
know.
know.
beholden to you, yeah. So he's dudes, rub one out and move along. Didn't do nothing. That's the smartest thing. I think when you get older, you master that.
Master what?
He looks like a pedophile. You master the jerking offness. you master jerking off to get you out of trouble.
I've already started to get a hand on it.
Because you could jerk off and get yourself out of trouble. There was a joke that Guido Cocomello used to say. Yeah, it was such a funny joke about how he it was part of that basically, about how he called his wife to be like, there was a hot chick hitting on him, and then he went to the bathroom to jerk off.
Oh yeah, I remember
You know
that joke. Yeah,
such a good joke. And then the wife's like,
is.
"Why do you think I'd be happy to hear that you just jerked off in a restaurant?" Like it was
Because we're men. Our dick gets us in trouble.
it gets you into more trouble than anything else.
Look at fucking what's his name?
Yeah.
Look at the what's his fucking name, bro? The Han Dynasty, the guy that came from the mountains.
Let's see. Fred says that the H3 podcast talked about Pro Jared, and one good observation that they had is that if he can get laid, incels can get laid. It's true. So incels, you don't need to be so angry no more because it's fucking possible. So this guy, okay, so let's just say that he wasn't a heartthrob. Women, I could see that they were not going after him, especially not before he became famous. He doesn't seem to have anything to offer in conversation, in life, or now he's successful doing the video game things. So let's just say he found this newfound attention hard to handle. It's possible, you know what I mean? And he started fucking. But his best friend's wife or whatever, that's fucked up because that's not a random chick.
Yeah.
That's you know that what you're doing, you're gonna fuck up your own marriage. That's your business. But why fuck up your friends? And also, you're telling me that none of your friends had hotter wives. It's all weird.
And wish with the stroke of my cock I have ruined many lives.
Let's see. Emerald Fox says that I had an ex tell me I should be happy that he only got a blowjob. He could have slept with her. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. Like, you should be happy that's some fucked up shit. That's a fucked up shit.
Did you hear what I said, by the way?
No, Tom says that he jerked off so much after the divorce that he sent a Valentine's Day card to his right hand.
What?
Tom said that he jerked off so much after his divorce that he sent his hand a Valentine's
Oh
Day card.
my god.
Good job. Yeah, Emerald, that is pretty rough that that the guy told you, you're lucky that I only got... What do you mean you're lucky that I...
You're lucky.
You're lucky that you didn't catch anything because you don't know what the fuck's going on out there.
Yeah.
I get scared of toilet seats in public. Yeah, so so what sucks about this is just that he took down the other guy's marriage as well.
No.
Or maybe it's a good thing. The other guy knows now. At least he could get out of it. I hope they don't have kids, the other guy. And that would suck.
Oof.
Yeah, it's fucked up. So that's the whole Pro Jared thing. So they're talking about this on the internet because he was like a big YouTuber. He was known in that community. And Emerald says she moved on, so she's fine.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, fuck.
I think if somebody makes shitty comments like that, then you could move on from shit easier.
Yeah, because you realize that person is a bit of a...
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay, so there's
garbage.
nothing that I need to hold on to or whatever. Like, this is a piece of shit. I don't need this. So let's see. And he lost all his subscribers too. Yeah, people were unsubscribing. Because a lot of people don't agree with... Like I said, if he had done his own thing with his own wife or whatever, that's his problem. Different, But ruining your friend's marriage, sending dick pics to 15-year-old girls...
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Like, blame it on Bill Clinton. Blowjobs are not sex. Is that what he said? Yeah, Bill Clinton, one of his excuses was, I never had sex with her. She just gave me a blowjob. But then it found out that not only, he did everything with her. He shoved cigars in her vagina.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, he put a cigar in her vagina and he lit it.
Why?
Yeah. He was like, man, make it smoke.
Oh, did you hear what's happening with R. Kelly? So he's not even going to jail because of the shit he did. He's going to jail because he was refusing to pay child support.
Who?
R. Kelly.
Wait, hold on. So R. Kelly. Oh, we got we got a super chat from Tobias Kevorkazito.
Oh, very nice.
Love from the YWG. Where's YWG?
YWG. What?
Yeah, you fucking Google that beside right now. So let's see. So R. Kelly, yeah, from what he understands from that Pro Jared thing, they have a circle of friends that most of them slept with others' ex or boyfriends or girlfriends. That's so weird. I always hated that incestuous young working girls. Yeah, I always hated that that incestuous like I have friends who are in those kind of circles. What's up?
I typed it in. It says the Winnipeg James Armstrong Richardson International Airport.
Oh, so Winnipeg.
I think so.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Fucking Winnipeg. We love Winnipeg, bro. That's where the Jets are from. All right, so Tobias, thank you so much. They're called Eskimo brothers. Yeah, so I have friends who are in that kind of situation, who their whole circle, and you know who I'm talking about too. They're all like very incestuous. Like, oh, I'm dating you now, but I dated her before. Now she's dating this guy, and you dated that guy before, and it's the same circle of friends. And I've always been like, that's fucking crazy. Like, that's so fucking weird. So in the end, you're gonna get married, right? Let's say you're married to me, like you're a fucking chick. I'm not gonna be the chick in this scenario. You're gonna be the chick, and we're married together. And then our best friends couple are like people that I fucked her and you fucked the guy, and then you hang out all the time together. It's fucking weird.
That is strange.
Fucking weird. And then they do that. They're like very incestuous. I always find it weird, but I always comment on the fact that oh, this guy's gonna date her, and like I could always call it before. You could tell. Like, as you see on social media, a certain two of them will get close. Even more and more, and you know it's gonna happen, and then they break up or something, and then he fucks the other. It's all fucking. I hate that shit. So let's see. Pantelis, did you figure out the most cost-effective way for us to donate? Right now, it's here through Super Chat. What I want to do is, I got to talk to Mike about it tomorrow. What I want to do is something with the merch, because right now the merch, we did it just so that we have it. It was like there's no money really to be made from it. It's just so people can buy our merch off the website. But I think we should find a better merch supplier where we could get a percentage of it, that's reasonable, so that people can, by buying stuff, they're kind of donating. You know what I mean? So they're getting shit out of it, like directly.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of people just donating and not getting anything. That's why I said if people keep donating to this, I'm going to spend it on like either 4K cameras or equipment or some shit, because I don't feel right just if people are putting in their money and they're not getting something. But I like the idea of merch. I know that Luis J. Gomez, what they
merch
do
is nice.
On Gas Digital, they have Merch Pump, like they have their own merch thing.
Yeah.
And they even have podcasts that are not on Gas Digital that they run their merch through. That's how good it is. We might talk to them and see how they do it, or if we could jump on Merch Pump or something, because they apparently they have a good system.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather do that.
Merch is always nice.
Merch is nice because you're getting something. You're buying something. You're going to buy a shirt anyway, right?
Exactly.
So I like.
And you're supporting something that you like.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm all for that shit.
Yeah. It's like supporting your local business.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing, yeah. I like if people could get something out of it,
Yeah.
In small towns, you're almost certain to have Eskimo brothers. People who bang yeah. 4 years ago when I tweeted, I loved, what did he tweet? That he loves 12-year-olds. I was talking about my malt whiskey. Honest, yeah. Because that was pro Jared.
That's funny.
Let's see. Agreed, Pantelis. In gangs like that, your last fuck can become a bridesmaid. Yeah, it's imagine the last chick that you fucked before your wife is a bridesmaid at her. It's fucking weird.
It is very étrange.
Yeah, to me, it's strange at least. Let's see here. Alt chat. I'm trying to see the live chat here. All right, we're back. So I tried being friends with one of my wife's exes. The dumbass told my brother one day that he missed fucking my wife from behind. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
He tried to become friends with one of his wife's exes.
Okay.
And then he told his brother that he misses banging her. That's fucked, bro. That's fuck. I'd beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. See, that's why I can't do shit like that either, because I'd get angry and fucking start fucking beating the shit out of guys.
Yeah.
Why you hitting me, bro? Because you're being a bitch.
Let's see. Fun fact. Not 15 minutes from Mike Davidson's neighborhood. Welcome to all the people that don't know Mike. A farm got busted for having 300 plus illegal immigrants. Like working on the farm or living there. Or, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of people, 300.
300?
They're ready to take over the hot gates, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's 300. That's
They're going to kill some Persians, bro. Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. I hope that they weren't living in like, shitty conditions, like slavery. Let's see, sentiment. Oh, wonder. So, god damn, they were living and working there, he says. Living in mobile trailers.
Oh, that's not fun.
It's not fun. But, imagine to do that.
And
right?
it's not like a Hollywood trailer.
No, my friend, these are not Hollywood trailers. Fuck. You think that's bad? Imagine the conditions they ran away from. That's good.
Yeah.
I always think about that.
Yeah.
When you see like they run away from their country or whatever and they live in like a fucking box or something, but to them this is the best. Where the fuck did they come from?
In India, it's bad too. It was there was a comedian talking about this. I think.
India's like San Francisco. People shit in the streets, no?
Yeah.
In a lot of places,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, did you see that report that they had? How many times people defecated in San Francisco?
And it's the map is covered.
Yeah, I think you sent that. Did
Yeah.
you? You sent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was covered in shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because they're very much, "Ooh, I don't want to deal with it. Go over there." That's why they just started like, "Oh, you do heroin, we'll give you syringes. We'll help you." Like, nobody wants to deal with the problems there. They just want to focus on their own shit and push you to the
Yeah.
side. So that's another thing is people who call for socialism but don't want to be social. You ever wonder that is the people who call for socialism like they end up not being social, and then the people who end up paying and helping and doing is always the people who are against socialism, because it's always people who privatize, want to build stuff that want to help their community,
Yeah.
right? So they help on a grassroots level,
Yeah.
and then all the people that just said like no, just let them deal with it, let the government, are the people who aren't willing to give a penny or to help anyone.
Yeah.
It's always like that, bro. They talk a lot of shit. God damn. A compound was busted in Alabama. Jesus Christ, what the fuck's happening? Daniel Miller, what kind of an idiot would say that to my brother? Yeah, he told your brother that he misses fucking your wife. Daniel, did you do anything to this guy? Has he been missing for a while? He just disappeared one day. I don't know what happened to him. We had literally no places for work, and this is Michigan. Jesus Christ, Michigan is still fucked up though. Huh? Detroit is still fucked up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why 20 can live in one house. Yeah, because they came from way worse conditions. All cities run by Dems are shit piles in the States right now, is what Flat Cat's telling us. Yeah, Tom, that's exactly where ISIS faggot is from, actually. Just think of...
San Fran.
Compound.
Ah.
A different compound, yeah. That's fucking hilarious. A Mossy compound. So yeah, it's fucked up out there. Yeah, Flat Cat. I don't know enough about how many cities are run by who in the States, but I do know that San Francisco has that shit problem in the streets, which is fucking insane.
Imagine walking around, bro, and stepping on human shit.
Yeah, the crazy. You know what's fucked up is we have some fucked up homeless people here, but the craziest homeless person I ever saw was in downtown LA.
Yeah?
Yeah, yelling, shitting in the street, picking the pants up and walking away, like shit like that. And by downtown LA, I don't mean like Hollywood Boulevard or shit. It wasn't there. It was close to the, a few blocks away from where the Staples Center is. They had like, that's where the hotel was, and they had like, it was all like business buildings and shit. But yeah, that's where I saw the craziest homeless people I ever saw in my life.
But man, how do you... That's scary.
It is. It's fucking nuts.
How do you... Not scary in the sense like I'm afraid of the man, but like scary in the sense like, fuck, how do you...
How do you fix that problem?
Yeah.
When there's so many like
and how does that happen?
Because a lot of people are just they're not being taken care of, and their problems that they're actually crazy. They're mentally imbalanced.
Yeah.
They're not people that you could bring into society anyway.
We had when I used to work at Pantelis, we had I was downtown. You know the Alexis Neon
Yeah.
Center, shopping center.
Welcome, Shifty Samurai.
There was a lot of there was an insane asylum not too far from there as well, and there was a lot of crazy people. There was some homeless people that even refused to take money. They were just crazy. They were just living on the street and shit. They refused to take money. They were nasty, raunchy, like, but like they you could tell that they actually had mental problems.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people out there too.
You know?
See, so that's a different thing. That's
Yeah.
you gotta deal with that shit differently, and they can't. They fucking government, bro. You need. I get so upset when I think about it.
Yeah.
There's people sitting there being well, like, but not actually doing anything, not actually contributing. I fucking don't like them. Let's see, Tara. She's come to terms with Tom. Oh, let's see. States need more mental institutions. Yeah, more or better or something. But we don't. You know, it's always like that. Is the forgotten ones, right? People with mental problems are forgotten. A lot of handicapped people are forgotten. Old people get forgotten all the time. Old people really have it bad too, eh?
Yeah, old people sucks because imagine you worked your whole life, contributed,
And either you don't have kids or you have shitty kids that don't like you,
Yeah.
and they stick you in like a garbage home.
Yeah.
Yeah, old people too get the short end of the stick. You're getting upset, eh? You just think about all that shit. It gets you aggravated.
Yeah, it does. Because like, it gets you wanting to do something.
But it's too big.
It's too big.
It's bigger than you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. You know.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. The price of car insurance is ridiculous. Everything. But guys, we don't have to. We're not gonna. There's not that much time left on the show. I don't want everybody to leave on a negative note.
Yes,
just
true.
bitching about the fucking government.
Hey, did you know our car insurance here?
But Ray Miller, you're right. The little group is growing. It's getting bigger and bigger every week.
What little group?
Here on the chat, the whole Pantelis live group and all that.
Very nice.
And you know what? I just remembered because I want people. I like it when it grows and because you meet a lot of fun people. So I'm putting the Discord link in there. Because then, bam, that's how people communicate, and then they get in touch with each other and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking people become friends, bro. Friendships are made. That's what we do here
And
at
then next
Pantelis
thing
Live.
you know, we're hooking up fans.
We're in charge of a terrorist cell.
What? Jesus Christ, bro. It wasn't me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
didn't do
I burped
nothing.
into
That's
the
what it
mic.
is. The sad part. Today it's like, so doesn't life suck? It's the emo show. What the people are dying in the streets, guys. No, there is a lot of great stuff that happens though too.
Oh yeah, of course.
like
There's a lot of positive. One positive I can think of right now, and I'm looking at it, is John Wick 3, my friend. Parabellum.
Is it out?
May 17th, baby.
I'm so
May
excited. That's this week.
17th, baby. Bro, I think it's one of my most favoritist fucking movies ever fucking made on the fucking
Favoritist?
planet, bro.
I like fucking John Wick a lot.
Bro, the first one was crazy, and then when I heard,
Pantelis, Chariots of Criers. Yeah, everyone's just crying and sad. Like Pantelis, why are you here, bro? You're making everyone sad. Stop it.
well, because sometimes you have to look at reality sometimes too, right?
I mean, that's what Pantelis Live is kind of like. It's,
Yeah.
It kind of takes a mind of its own.
Yeah.
Because the chat is like super, super live. The chat isn't really like optional. Like we go to the chat. Like the whole point of this show, so it's different from everything else from the Pantelis podcast and from Two Drink Minimum, is the live chat.
But also sometimes you have to look at the negative to really see the positive in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because how you,
I mean, look at us. We're able to do this show. You guys are able to talk and have fun and enjoy this. And like we said, there's fucking women who aren't even allowed to talk in certain countries without getting shot.
yeah.
So we're good. Keanu Reeves is very doable, is what Flat Cat says. She likes Keanu Reeves. I'm old as well, Tara says, so she doesn't fully understand, but she rides the wave. Which wave? The John Wick wave, because John Wick is fucking amazing.
Very amazing. Did you know, the first one at least, because a lot of action movies, they got that shaky cam bullshit. All the action scenes in John Wick is a steady camera, so it's even especially, like, I respect the stuntmen and everything even more, because, bro, it's like on a steady camera, so you can't fuck around, you know what I mean?
He's like, I respect the craft.
You can't fake some shit. Like, you gotta take that fall. You gotta,
The way they make it is great, but I like the story. I like the way John Wick
Of
is.
course.
I don't know, I like revenge stories.
I
Right?
love revenge stories.
I like revenge stories, and I like the fact that they introduce you to that world of the underground assassins, and they have their hotel and all, and they have their
Yeah.
own culture and customs, and I love
Yeah.
that shit.
It's like
Yeah.
a world within a world.
Yeah, John Wick 2 filmed a lot of their shots downtown.
Yeah.
So Ray Miller, you want me to explain Discord? So Discord is like a chat room, but you can do voice chat. So basically, you can use it as kind of like Skype. So let's say you have someone in Discord, you could private message them, and then you're talking. Like how we are now. But then you could also be like, "Fuck, I'm tired of typing." You could put your headset on or from your phone if you download the app. It's all free, and then you talk to them from there, like a phone call. And I think Discord normally sounds, especially if your phone's good, it sounds better than the regular phone call on your phone. Silver and Gold, thank you. Always a great time having you on. $10 donation. We appreciate it. So Silver and Gold is one of the people that started the donations, and then before we realized that we can do it on YouTube, and then we said, fuck it. Let's stop it until we figure out what we're gonna do with money. And now that we know, thank you. So Discord is cool. I found out about Discord. It might have even been Marvin in the chat here. It might have been Marvin. It was one of the early, I think, Waterheads that had come over who mentioned something about a Discord.
I think so, yeah.
And then I looked into it. I was like, what the fuck is Discord?
And then you told me about it.
Yeah, because I thought, I was like, this is stupid. What's the point? And then I realized that a lot of people would come into the chats. They would talk, and then they would meet the next week and be like, oh, and they wouldn't, they want to continue the conversation, but if one didn't have Twitter, they didn't know how to do it,
Yeah,
So I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let's just start our own Discord. Everybody could go in there.
exactly.
They could share their ideas and this and that. So we started Discord, and then, people became friends. They added each other and all that shit. So it's fun. Yeah. Plus, I go in there from time to time. If Marvin used to post a lot of funny shit.
Yeah.
So
Let me open it,
a
actually.
lot of good videos.
I haven't opened it in a while.
Yeah, I thought Discord was for gamers too, Tara. And it was somebody here. Somebody here who told me. I think it was Marvin. And then we just said, fuck it, let's just do it. Did do nothing. It's like, I'll hold on to the money for you. I won't fold it. Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's just if hold on to any money we get donated, it didn't do nothing. It's gonna be our bank. Just to send it over there.
Like,
A lot of Bitcoiners. A lot of Bitcoiners use Discord. Probably it makes sense.
really?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. You have your own private chat room
Yeah.
to talk about stuff. But yeah, the Discord is cool. And if more and more people go on the Discord and I see them, we might announce stuff there first. You know what I mean? Like if there's
Yeah.
tickets and shit like that. Like, oh yeah, so for Glutton Fest 1 with Poseidon, I think the only thing that's up in the air right now is if we're gonna live stream or not, or just show it later. The live stream is not that bad of an idea. If we do it at the Bordel, I know that we could live stream because Mike already live streams his podcasts from there. So the setup is already there.
I would just need a bigger table, I think, this time.
Yeah, you have to put in all your yeah. So, oh shit, Deeds donated. Said like Deeds said last time. This is better than a movie.
What's better than a movie?
This fucking Pantelis live.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. So yeah, we that's the only thing I think that's up in the air. It's probably gonna end up being there because it's easier.
Yeah.
Because we could get an audience.
It's simple. Yeah. It hits multiple checklists without it being too complicated.
Yeah, because the setup is already there.
Yeah.
They're already live streaming.
Yeah.
We might move the cameras just a bit so that we get different angles that we want.
Yeah.
Because we want you in the middle, and then I guess me and Mike on the sides feeding you or some shit.
Feeding me. I don't need no help being fed.
I mean, bringing food to you. We're not gonna.
Okay.
Better than a John Wick movie. I don't know if this is better than a John Wick movie though, because I really like John Wick.
It's a very good movie. I think 5 2-pound burritos would be.
Oh,
very
Mike
doable.
is on. Mike Ward is on.
Really?
Yeah, he's laughing at the ridiculousness.
Hello, love.
Yeah, I'm not feeding Poseidon. He says. Let's see.
Why am I getting phone calls?
So, Mike, we're not gonna feed him. We're gonna be on the sideline giving him the goddamn food
or
whatever.
cheering me on.
We're not gonna cheer you on.
Poseidon.
We hope you fucking fail, Poseidon. No, you're gonna shit your pants. That's guaranteed. You're getting 2 Gs.
think so?
I think you're gonna shit your pants. I think the pressure's gonna get to you. I think the
shit
laxatives that are gonna be in the food are gonna get to you. I think everything is gonna.
Well, remember last time when I smoked and I thought I shat myself?
Yeah.
Do you remember that shit? How funny was that?
Yeah.
Because we were in the movie theater. You remember that? Okay, I'm gonna tell them the story. Okay? Did we say it in the past? No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So we're in the movie theater, and you kept being weird with me. You kept making jokes, but you were just trying to mess with me.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you were just trying to mess with me.
I'll give you guys a fast story. Hold on. Well, Mike, everyone's excited that you're in the chat, so I'll give you guys a quick story about Poseidon getting high and going to movies. I forgot what movie we were going to watch, but I think Homer got you high.
Yeah.
And then I kept messing with him, asking him like if he's okay after he went to the bathroom.
Yeah,
and
because I kept wobbling.
Yeah, he kept like he was underwater. And then he convinced himself that he took a shit on himself, and so he left. He went to the
I got
bathroom
paranoid.
to check his asshole. He thought he shit himself.
I
didn't
hadn't
know.
shot myself. I was all good. Because you kept like dropping little hints of like especially what got to me when we went up.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, sir, you're gonna have to sit all the way over there. And you gave me this like weird, disgusted look.
Yeah, I always give you that look.
I know,
it's
but
the look I have when I see you.
I know, but that I was high and like it fucked with me even more. So I was like, did I shit myself? I was like, and because like when I smoke weed, I lose a bit of feeling.
Smoke weed every day.
I lose a bit of feeling in my body. Like I lose like my equilibrium and all that shit. And I was like, I was sitting there. I was like, did I shit myself?
And then you left. You thought you shit your pants.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta go check because I wouldn't be able to watch movies. I went, checked, but
Yeah, so Marvin says he wasn't the one that suggested it, but he was one of the first to join, and he also was one of the first to make it fun, like to add those videos and shit. So I don't remember, but it was definitely one of the Waterheads that mentioned it, and then it was one of the Waterheads that mentioned it, and then it grew from there, which is very good.
like a flower.
So yeah, Mike, Mike's hilarious. So Mike, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow, I guess, when we see each other about what we're gonna do with Poseidon. I don't know if the Epic Mealtime guys got back to
That would
Jason.
be fucking dope.
Yeah, because it would be easier if they cook a 10-pound
Yeah.
thing, which would be funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's goddamn Mike Ward. Fred, it is. It's the real Mike Ward who's in the chat. Yeah. And then you got the imposter sitting in Mike Ward's chair. Imposter. You know what's fucked up is I could even put you in the other chair because we have the camera over there too.
Oh yeah, but it would be weird talking to each other diagonally like that.
Right
Don't you
now, it's
find?
literally just there. Nobody can see us. They
Yeah.
just see your chair and your hand. Yeah. Poseidon's Palace. Oh, what do you guys think of the background for Poseidon? Me and Mike really liked it. I like that the decor is changing. No, now you're back up. You're back on screen, Poseidon. They could see you. No, they could see you on screen. You fucking idiot. They could see
Oh,
you.
okay. Oh.
Mike Ward is the Mike Murphy Navy SEAL of Canadian comedy. He is. He's the general. Yeah, Tara loves the background of the Poseidon's Palace. Yeah, I think everything's Mike and Poseidon's backgrounds. I like them both. I think it adds something really nice to the visual that we have here. Do you guys like, now that there's more people in the chat, you like what I'm doing with the Pantelis Live double view? So that we have both videos instead of cutting in between. Because the side one I found was a little too far, which is fine. We can still use it. But I find that there's something really cool about this double one.
What did you call it before?
The double trouble
Hey.
thing. The CNN split screen, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So we're just making little upgrades. Yeah, so they like the backgrounds. They like everything. So we're good. We're the split view looks very high-end production. Oh, Marvin? If Marvin says that, and Marvin doesn't fuck around. He doesn't just say shit to say shit. Yeah. I thought so too.
Gangsta shit.
Nice homage to Torelli's art in the back. Yeah, of course. Fucking that's the one thing we fucking I could tell you that Mike's the same way. Just appreciate the fuck out of people.
Yeah.
Like so we appreciate the love, especially Torelli's always making, nobody's forcing him to, and he's doing it cuz he likes the show.
Yeah.
And we love the stuff that he's making for us. So why not throw some love Torelli's way?
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, everybody likes that shit. You like
And
this?
he does a good job.
Okay, so Daniel likes this view. Okay, perfect. So we're good on that. So here's the thing. Remember, guys, before we forget, if you're curious about what Mike Ward's doing, I know we got a lot of new, bless you, a lot of new Montrealers in the chat. MikeWard.ca. If you go over there, you're going to see Mike's tour dates. He's taking over the goddamn province. To catch one of his live shows, his podcast, Mike Ward Suzakut, #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet, and by far, just destroyed everyone. It's not even a competition anymore. Compoundmedia.com is where you're going to head to get the 2-drink minimum show, the full shows. Use promo code Canada20, Canada20 to get yourself 20% off. Poseidon, you could watch Poseidon's favorite videos on the dark web. I think that's where most of those rape videos are. Is the sex trafficking rape videos are on the dark web right now. Head over to pentelscomedy.com for more of this. I don't even have a show and you're still plugging my shit. Yeah, yeah. Mike doesn't even have to show up and we're plugging his stuff. That's good. Of course not. Let's see. Who are you on Twitter, Tara? You know Tara on Twitter. I think Tara on Twitter also, right? What's Tara's name on Twitter?
Oh, fuck. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Flat Cat on Twitter. That's why I'm telling you guys the Discord is good, because then you share your fucking information with each other. And then you follow each other on the Twitter. Yeah.
Tara. Yeah, it's Smokey Brooks.
Smokey Brooks, that's what it is. So check us out. 2-drink minimum shots coming out this week. Me and Mike are going to discuss further details about Glutton Fest 1. We're going to tell you where it's happening, how you can be a part of it, and if we have any fun news on collaborators. And we're not changing the rules for Poseidon, but you are getting that $2,000 bonus if you shit yourself, which you are. You're going to shit yourself. You feel it coming.
I feel like what?
You're going to shit yourself for 2 Gs. And you're going to think of the paycheck.
Push comes to shove, maybe.
Push comes to shove. It's the only way you're going to be able to shit on stage.
If it was a bit more, I wouldn't even think twice.
Are you joking? So you're trying to milk us? You're trying to milk Mike? You're trying to milk Mike for fucking more money? Bro, we're gonna cut that in fucking half. Mike is gonna give you.
That was a joke, bro. Relax.
Mike's gonna give you $40 and a kick in the dick.
I wanted to see your reaction.
Thank you, Ray.
That look you gave, bro, that was priceless.
You fucking psychopath. Now you need to eat 10 pounds of shit. Yeah. The rules have changed.
That was funny.
Disgusting piece of shit. Mike's gonna give you a $70 gift card, he says. To Subway. Because they don't want the homeless in there, so you're gonna go in there, you're gonna shit in a San Francisco Subway.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, God bless all you guys. That was some good times.
Oh,
So we have to have, but you see, the problem is that Mike has all his podcasts on the French one on Sundays, because it'd be fun to have Mike pop into a Pantelis Live once, just to fuck with people, especially now that we have the whole setup. So yeah, Mike, this is the setup I was talking about. Look at this. Now we have 2 cameras on screen at once. Wondrous things.
But what time does he record?
I think 7. I don't know. It depends.
Oh.
It's all fucking crazy. Anyways, guys, that's what you're going to get. If you go to 2dmpod, by the way, .com, it brings you right to the YouTube channel. So tell your friends about 2dmpod. They go to the YouTube channel, and they have all the links over there. Go to iTunes and subscribe to 2 Drink Minimum and leave a review. Leave that fucking 5-star and write a review in there, and that's how we go up in the standings. Yeah. Because we're already in the top 50 or top 100 or whatever in Canada because we get a lot of listens. But if people start leaving reviews, it puts us in the top 20 and shit. Interesting.
Very nice.
Huh? Yeah.
Very nice.
We know how it works now. All right, guys. That's it. That's what you're going to get. Poseidon, you're shitting next week or in 2 weeks, right? It's going to happen. Thanks, everyone. Remember to follow Mike.
It's going to be a surprise.
We'll see you guys next week.